Okay, we should be good. Real good. Hi guys. Um, D&D time. Um, I didn't um stream last time because I was just tired. I recommend go watching it on Mina's YouTube channel. I'll link it um when in the YouTube video I upload. But basically, oh, there's not a lot to mention apart from at the end. We found Amaya's brother, or more like he found us. So we're going to have to get into that right when we start. But yeah, um, that's about it. I'm going to undeafen now.
This will still be previous generation.
Wait,
Oh, that's fine
Tiny.
too. Actually, I think it looks cute that way. That way, because they're like less detailed and smaller.
wait, where's new artwork?
It kind of works.
Well, new artwork as
Before
of
the
like
eyes,
2 episodes ago. The ones
Oh.
where
before the eyes changed.
Oh, where the eyes changed, right?
Yeah, the eyes. They're always watching.
So
Always watching.
I'll just say now, obviously, once we
There
get
it
to
is.
the actual map and using it, I will. You guys can obviously move your tokens, but for now, I'm just. It's not. You're not going to need to worry about the map initially, but I'm just assigning you arbitrary spots.
We'll do some
I'll
shout
send
outs
it to you
before we start.
background. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I will disable Clippy before we start.
That'll do. All right, so copy that so I have it.
I forgot this character is like
Switch to my actual D&D fucking campaign thing.
Go. It's D&D Dynamite.
Now, before I do anything else, update my own stream with the Owlbear link, so I actually have it set up.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, a quick question. You know when a enemy parries or dodges, is that just the DM doing it randomly to make it more challenging, or
That's a mechanic.
is there a real mechanic? But how do
Yes.
you know when it triggers though?
That's up to me and what the ability says on the stat block. So, like, if it says an enemy can do a parry, which ups their AC by 3 against one attack, and you hit in bear form for 20 damage, I'm probably gonna, and I can parry it, I'm probably going to. Whereas if you're in Melphis form and hit for 4 damage, and there's other heavier hitters at the time, probably not going to waste it on that attack. If I don't have to. So, we are about ready to go. I just need to do 20 seconds of. I just realized your stuff. Some of your stuff is out of date.
Average. Well,
so, what is everyone's hit points right now? I believe you're all. I don't think you've been in. I think everyone's rested now, so you should be full.
Sir.
Yeah, I think we are now.
Maximum health.
Reina, what's your max HP?
Uh-oh. What that
Oh
means?
shit! Here we go again.
It means I haven't updated my stream in like 3 weeks because I haven't been using the stream.
Or that.
Yeah.
Usually when a DM says, "Hey, what's your max HP?" Guys?
So we'll get back to Reina. Amaya, what's your HP?
39.
39.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, now we can.
35.
Okay. And everybody should
think I
be
muted
full
myself
because I don't
instead.
think I've had you guys get attacked since. Melphis, what's your new HP?
23.
Yeah, no, just I didn't get to stream last week and you guys leveled up, so I didn't get to ask at the end of the stream. Robo, what's your HP?
Checking.
Leonidas, what's your HP?
31.
Oh, good. You're almost tough enough for me to attack again. Zen.
52.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, it's the big hit on.
Fighter's gonna fight.
Yeah, that's my job. Even though I went down last time, I took a bunch of damage. That's my job.
Robo, do you know
That's
where
his job.
your HP?
Yeah, I know where it's at. I'm just going to it.
Please tell me you had your sheet already open. You should always have your sheet already open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like just now, I almost forgot to have my, not like before you, not like after you asked, but before you asked, like I realized, oh shoot, gotta open my sheet.
Oh, so Wobo, you forgot to level your thing up.
This rosé tastes like impending doom.
The hell are you doing drinking rosé, you fucking child?
It's well just sparkling.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I broke into the wine cabinet.
look,
I wouldn't
I've
be surprised.
seen the characters you play.
Exactly.
The character. You haven't seen my 2 other ones. Well, I showed you the one, but I'm keeping the other one secret for now.
Yes,
really?
I know of one of them because
I wanted to talk to you because we all thought Leonides was dying yesterday, or not yesterday, last week.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I mean, you
Oh,
still got more
also-
chances to die, so.
also for those of you, especially Mina, who actually put up their VODs, which I'm way behind on, even for the ones I did record. I need to fix that soon.
I still haven't downloaded it yet. No, maybe I will. I kind of
this
thinking
week-
about doing it all at
This
once.
week's episode will have the name last week's was supposed to. This is called The Hanging Tree.
What?
Oh,
That's a
I
good
forgot
name.
about that.
I think that's a great name. Wow.
My God, who's pinging me? Oh, it's just you. It's your server.
It's Mockingbird. Wow, hanging tree. This is great.
Said they were called the Dragon Peak. Well, the hell did I call them? There, it's in my notes.
Notes.
Yes, I have to take those if I want to be a good DM. Dragon Bone, that's what it was. Dragon Bone. It was something like that.
I should probably take notes on my campaign.
I strongly encourage players to take notes. Most of them don't, but I encourage them to.
Most of them don't. We just barely keep a mental note and like, all right, we can do this. That's
I usually take notes. Just my PC's been very decommissioned for the past like month, so I've been on my mobile device, and I'd rather not take notes on that.
I
All
would,
right.
but it's
4. Perfect. There we go.
so. Anyways, when do we get to make a monopoly on the goat market?
Robo. Apparently you forgot to level up. Also, do you know what your new hit points are?
yeah. I told him to level up. He just is doing
I'm in
it
the
now.
process of getting there and leveling up.
Okay.
Make sure you get your good spells too, Robo.
Yeah, don't forget like you did.
How's it? Have you gotten far enough in
I-
your level up that it's somewhere on the page you're on tells you what your new hit points are? Should be at the top if you're still editing.
Yeah, I think it tells you once you level up the character, it'll instantly tell you the new HP.
It usually live updates while you're in the editor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, while we're waiting, Paul, quick thing.
Go.
Who was it? Mr. Green was asking because he's looking forward to eventually the one shots I'm gonna do, the official ones. And I'm gonna do some of the ones in space thing. And he's like, "Oh, can I use my own homebrew race?" And I told him no. As being one new DM, I don't really want to deal with that. Two, there's balance issues. He says it's a little bit too OP, and I'm like, nah, probably not. Do you usually do that too, or are you flexible?
I pretty much never allow home.
Yeah,
pretty
me
much.
too.
The
I
only
don't
thing,
like it.
literally, the only thing that's considered homebrew that I allow is famous DMs that have playtested their shit in front of millions of people.
Yeah, and I understand people love their own homebrew stuff. The problem is that I'll use I'm pretty sure D&D's the same.
Now,
But like,
I'll absolutely use homebrew monsters
oh, okay, that's cool.
because as a DM in mid combat, if I use somebody's homebrew monster I found online, or if I homebrew one myself, and you guys are 3 turns into the fight, and I realize I made this too strong, or this person made this too strong, I'll look at the stuff I haven't used on them yet and just start subtracting shit to make it more fair. But I can't control what the player is doing. So if the player is OP because of some homebrew bullshit, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Except for like exclusively single target them, and that's just not fun for either of us.
That's true. Oh, and one more quick question about that Space Jammer stuff. Are any of the OG races in that universe or no? Like halflings, drow, etc.
27. I mean, they can be. Anything can be in anything you want.
Oh, I'm talking about like by default official lore.
I
stuff.
have no idea because I don't know anything about Spelljammer lore. I
Okay.
barely know anything about the lore that I've run games in.
Mr. Shadow, if you get in one of those one shots, your character will die. Just to let you know.
Why? What did I do?
Because the treason. Just kidding. Actually, hopefully Underpay gets in because his
All right.
character will definitely
So
be.
I got Robo's HP. I got my stream info set up. We are getting ready to start. I will send you a link.
Awesome.
You will not need this link immediately, but I know you guys like to have it ahead of time. So there's your map link for the evening.
Yeah, why does Robo's Druid have more HP than me? Weird.
Because he has Constitution and you don't.
Hey,
You can wild shape though. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
Melphis, what's your Constitution modifier?
Hold on, let me
This
check.
is a very interesting map.
I got +2.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting map.
Please tell me that most of it looks black to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Thank fuck I did it right. I thought I didn't put the fog on properly. I was so fucking scared. It's the first time I've used fog on Owlbear.
Oh, great fog.
Oh, really?
Not like literal fog. It's called fog of war. It just means you can't. It helps not that. It's so that like all the other maps you guys have been in, you could just see the whole goddamn map whether I wanted you to or not. Whereas taking the time to put the fog of war on, it means you only see what I want you to see, and then I can, while we're role playing and stuff, I can cut more pieces out as your character tokens move.
Oh, nice.
Makes it more realistic to what you would actually be dealing with.
I didn't put any stuff into consecrated. It's just at 10.
Yeah, that would be why
that's
you have
why.
like no hit points.
I don't really think I need it as a moon druid, but I could be wrong.
I mean, you're not gonna. I mean, higher level stuff's gonna be able to knock you out of your wild shape.
Oh,
And then you have no HP, so.
Damn it! Maybe I have to invest in that next level up.
Anyway, you can worry about whether you have hit points or not later. I'm about to hit start streaming, so we're gonna start in a second. Does anybody need to do anything else before we stream? I mean, some of you are already technically streaming, but before we start proper.
Nope.
I'm good.
All good here.
All right. So
Like I'm professional or something.
Who, Mina?
So
Nah.
we now everyone who
Wannabe.
now everyone who intends to stream this game is now streaming, including me. My internet is not being a douchebag tonight, as far as I can tell, so we should be good. Because if it was going to be, it should have been already. Usually it happens within about 5 minutes of me turning it on, and it hasn't happened. So I think we're good.
Laid back.
To everyone in all the different streams, now that we're officially all active.
Oh.
Hello, I am your Keeper of the Fates, your Dungeon Master, the one that's going to try to kill these guys tonight, probably. I am Paul, aka Kane Drago. For those of you who might be watching on my own stream, we have 6 fantastic players that I'm going to try and murder tonight. Going from left to right, the way I have them organized. Raina, please tell us more about yourself.
All right. I am totally not a cat burglar. I am from a well-to-do family, and my sister has been previously was out to get me. I believe she was trying to kill me, but so we're in the middle of reconciling, and now I am very much concerned about the whereabouts of my mother now that I know that she's alive. So that is my main mission right now. She's
Okay.
evil.
Fantastic. Amaya.
Um, just a cleric looking for her brother, and we found him last session.
More on that in a few seconds.
Yeah.
Melphis.
All right. Well, thinking of last sessions and what Raina was talking about, I have mother issues as well. My long dead mother has returned, and not only that, I find out she was sleeping with my father, who raised me. Obviously, just different race. Had been sleeping with his wife. So the plot twists and keeps twisting. It seems, and she's a little bit of in a shock right now. Not sure how to absorb it. She definitely wants to go talk to the chieftain ASAP. Maybe Melphis will leave and let the others deal with the dragon while she goes to try to get this all sorted out.
Yes, split the fucking party, please.
We'll see. We'll see what
And
happens.
some
That's
friends
a
too.
real good way to wind up dead. Oh, Robo.
I I'm a deep gnome druid that is land.
That's all we know about you for now because you didn't give me a backstory, so I have to make it all up. And I haven't made it up yet. But it's coming, so don't get comfortable in that muted position because you're going to have to talk more in the next couple weeks. So deal with it.
But I'm
Not
so
making a
happy
choice is a choice.
that a fellow druids here because we could have a lot more healing and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff.
You
And
know, it's
options.
not like you're traveling with a life cleric.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow, what's
man.
that like?
On that note,
Ah,
speaking of people that desperately need to continue hanging out with the life cleric, Leonides.
Leo.
Hello, Leonides here, also known as Underpaid. I
Amazing.
am your local human rogue who has already died once, don't ask, and I am also contributing to Melphus's mommy issues.
You certainly are. And last but
Does he
certainly
sound
not
low
least,
to you?
yes, Leonides has sounded low to me in pretty much every session.
Oh, do you want me to turn up my send volume or
I mean, either that or sit closer to whatever mic you're using.
He was
my mic
fine earlier.
is right in front of my face. It's attached to the headset, so I guess I should start turning up my audio.
Yeah,
Well,
you
Uh,
might need to turn it
forget
up a
you
little.
could right
all
mouse
right,
click
this
on them
should be
and yeah,
good.
that's better.
I have him on full. I'm pretty
On.
sure I have everybody on full.
Oh, okay.
All right,
While he does that, that was much better.
I turned it up to 100. I had it at 70 for some reason.
There you
That's better
go.
now.
Perfect.
Mhm.
And last
That's
but
about it.
certainly not least, just going by the names I have written on my stream at the moment, because more on that as we continue. Zen.
Hi, I'm Zen, your fighter, Eldritch fighter, who's dealing with mental issues as he's got a bunch of split personalities. It's great. And like seemingly everyone else here, he's got mommy issues as well. Kind of looking for his mom. And with the help of his weird grandfather, kind of, but not really. You see him once in a while. And that's pretty much what he's doing.
Fantastic. So, I'm not going to go over 6.5, 5.5 or 6 sessions worth of stuff. So, but in the next week or two, at least two of us will have several episodes and playlists of VODs. In my case, it'll be a mixed bag of VODs. Some will be from my perspective, some from Mina's due to the fact that I've had a couple weeks I couldn't stream. That being, or didn't think of it in time. That said, I will go over what happened last week. You had been asked to go on a new mission. Uh, your recent ally, Jurgen, had to go home to deal with his own personal issues. And you were asked by a new benefactor named Zanjar to set off toward the Dragonbone Mountains, hoping to find the fabled and rumored Mount Draconis or Draconis. Pronounce it either way is fine. I'll probably pronounce it both myself because I switch a lot with pronunciations that can go either way. Now, we know that he knows that the mountain he's talking about exists. You can see the biggest mountain deep in the center of the Dragonbone range. But nobody in recent times, since this story, became legend, has gone there and come back to confirm if the rumors of it being the home of many races of dragon is true. That's the part we don't know. The mountain, it's not like, oh, the mountain disappeared and you have to go figure out if magic removed it from existence or so. It's definitely there, but nobody knows what's actually there. That's your job. So you finished your preparations and set off. You encountered a friendly merchant and had some banter. Then you were attacked by assassins while you were camping. They seem to represent the Blue Pearls, as well as the crew of Leonidas' benefactor, the Noble. Based on Leonidas' prior knowledge, and however much you do or don't trust the Noble to this point, so far, he's admitted to any that he's a sketchy person. And generally, if someone's sketchy and admits it to you, it's because they want you to trust. They want you to trust them, and he's given you no reason not to this point. But based on what Leonidas is aware of, there's no reason to think that they were actively working for the Noble. They probably just had a patch on they weren't supposed to have on for this job because the Blue Pearls were the ones they were sent by at this time. You survived the attack after a pretty tough fight and rested up and continued your journey toward the mountains, where you eventually reached on one of the side roads you had to take as the road started to veer off from the main road to sort of the smaller, still relatively sort of paved in sandstone, but the road directly to the mountains as opposed to the primary road for travel. Little more still paved, but a little more ramshackle and beat up. Speaking of ramshackle, you found a couple of ramshackle cabins. You checked one of them and found a journal from Lucinda, the birth mother of Malphus, who just learned about a bunch of the stuff that the player Malphus mentioned in their introduction about their character. And then you went to leave that cabin to go check the other across the street, and you were met by the image of a person. Well, I say the image. You were met by a person, and I'm going to go into my. Can I is there a way for me to log into this thing on here? I forget. Doesn't appear so. So what I'm going to do. Oh yes, I can log in. That's right. Continue with Google. Just because I technically made it originally on the phone version of the website. So now I need to log in on my computer so I can get to my actual creations list. Oh, I logged into the wrong account. Continue with Google, please. This is the problem when you have 5 different Gmails for different things. You forget which ones you logged into what programs with. My creations. There we go. This is the one we want.
It's a struggle.
It sure
Having too many
is.
Gmails.
Yeah.
Cursed
just switched over to
Gmail of
using
Kual.
I
Yes.
just use my That's So Mina one now.
I forgot who left the cabin that session anyways. I know
Those
I
mean
did.
Zen or whoever
Yeah,
the
I left with
Zen
you
is
as
right
I
well.
think
now.
I think we all left together, didn't we?
No,
Oh,
it
I
was
thought it was
only
just me and
3.
you.
No, I left with you guys too.
Oh, you did.
I didn't
I
want
did.
us to be
I should have in
separate.
chat though.
All right. So let me just see how this works on the stream here. Add image. It's not doing what I want to see. Anyway, while I'm doing that, I'll finish describing. You ran into someone who was familiar to most of the several of the players, not so much to the characters, except for one. And that was Amaya. Because it is her brother she's
Yay.
been looking for.
Meow.
Now
So-
knowing Poe, he's probably gonna have him hate me.
That's hot.
Now this is probably time to figure out who was outside, because I last remember it was me.
It was
Zen,
only
and
3 people. I know
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, it was me, Liam Needs, and Amaya.
Yeah.
Everyone else is cowering in their houses.
Yep. We're on our way to the other house, and I don't. Zen, who are you right now?
You haven't met him yet? He's probably just gonna ignore you all and walk away, I imagine. I don't think he don't think he really gives a shit about whatever the hell's going on. He has other priorities.
Oh, it did
A man
work.
of many
All right.
personalities. Personality.
So I'm going to put this in front of the map for now on my stream because we're not using the map right now anyway, and I want to make it nice and big. There we go. Lovely. We see Lincoln, former one-shot character of Amaya's player preceded, and also Amaya's in-game brother. So we pick up from that point with Amaya being stared at by her brother, who goes, "Hello again, sister."
Lincoln?
Has it really been that long that you don't remember what I look like?
What? Why are you here?
Why are you?
I was just traveling this way.
Touche.
So why do you think I'm here then?
Fair point.
So I have to ask, how are mother and father doing?
They were doing well.
That's fantastic. Are they still coddling you?
Sadly.
Yes, sadly indeed. But you've managed to somehow sneak your way out into the big bad world.
Yeah.
I see that you have a necklace that you did not have the last time we met.
I do. I definitely do.
I'm curious then. When did that happen?
bit after you left.
Interesting. Fascinating, in fact. Well, I'm happy to hear that you've managed to make your way out from under the foothold of our parents and begun your own existence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, though, how long have you been on the road?
A few months now.
And you never thought to come looking for me?
I have been looking for you.
Apparently not very well.
I'm sorry to intervene. Do you two have like some sort of drama? What happened?
I don't know what to say.
Like,
He
who are?
turns to you as you interrupt the conversation with a with a flash of anger, and not even anger, of disgust in his face. Who are you, and why are you interrupting my conversation?
Well, I just thought this would be a good time to interject, and why I interrupt is because I want to know exactly who you are. You seem to be related to our party member, our cleric in some way, and well, if that kind of also concerns us. For all I know, you could be friends, rivals, family, something. I'm just curious to why you come here in the middle of a road.
Because I heard, well, first of all, not that it's any of your goddamn business what I'm doing, who I am, or what I'm doing. You petulant, childlike human. But I heard people in these houses, which I have not heard in my travels past them in several weeks. I came to find out who was here. As for my relation to my sister, that is for me and her to deal with, and you to kindly shut your mouth.
Hmm. And so Lee needs does.
I see you've found some of the riff and or raff of the area to hang around with, sister.
Uh, guess you could say that.
Oh, I mean, you're hanging around with a drunk human. It doesn't get much more riff-raff than that.
Oh wait, I ain't drunk right now, but
Well, that's worse, because that means I can smell last night's alcohol on you still. Means you should bathe.
Oh, the small human has alcohol. Great.
I wish Melphis was there. Is he?
Oh, I am, but my character is
You're
not with
inside.
me. Yeah, so that's why I'm not partaking. 'cause
The
remember,
rest,
I'm not.
yeah,
there.
the rest of you guys are
That's what I
inside.
meant. That's what I thought.
Now, as I was saying, Amaya, what brings you to this rather dangerous neck of the woods?
For going to a mountain to see if something was there.
I know what it is you look for. I have tried to summit the mountain myself. I have yet to be successful. I've also not been able to reassemble my old party members to help me yet. I suspect with their help I would be able to succeed, but I cannot seem to locate them. At least not all of them. I've located Teoria. I've located. I had located Ventar, but that was some time ago. I don't know what's happened to him since. I know where Balin. I know. Well, I say I know where Balin is. I know where Balin is capable of going, which is anywhere he wants. And who else was there?
Oh wait,
Right.
you're the funny magic man from the book. The what's the name? Lincoln. Yeah, that one.
The
I know Balin. He's a family friend, a little bit of both. Uh, you need contact with him? I have contact with him.
No, I'm able to reach him if I really need to. But thank you.
Yeah,
It's
fair
nice
enough.
it's nice to see someone in your group besides Amaya has some manners.
It depends what you're offering. But
Well,
you seem like kind enough, so I offer help when I can, or that's what Zen tells me, anyways.
I appreciate that thought. Currently, what I'm offering most of you is possible aid in your journey. What I'm offering, what I'm offering the greasy-haired human is not dying today.
Oh, well, we can barter on that. I just need his alcohol, really. But the whole, safety thing, you and me will become great friends. Love that.
Excellent. So, about 2/3 of the way up the mountain pass that you'll need to try and get where you're going, there's a cave system. You should explore it. I have not had time to, but I did go part way in, and I believe that it, by the look of the amount of worked stone as opposed to natural caves, I feel you may find something useful in there. Generally, people don't take the time to hollow out a cave system unless they're planning to live there and or hoard things there.
okay.
I enjoy hoarded things. I tend to partake myself, if Zen let me.
Well, you're in luck, my friend. I'm currently on a reprieve from my drinking habits. I ran into some legal trouble the last time I was drunk, and I happen to have some left for you.
Lovely.
And he walks over and pulls out of his backpack uh, two probably quart-sized bottles of whiskey and hands them to you.
Are they already opened?
One of them is, one of them is not.
Being very paranoid, he put the one that's already opened in his bag, and he'd open the other one, just start slowly drinking it. Not like a madman, but he'd drink it out of pleasure.
Now, Amaya, if you are going into those mountains, there is something else you need to know.
Oh.
The supposed dragons that you're going to I'm assuming that's what you're looking for, are not the only potential dangers up that mountain.
Oh.
And the mountain itself is also not the only other danger. There are all sorts of horrid beasts, wild animals, and some things that I am quickly getting the hell away from because I don't know what the hell they were.
Oh. Okay then.
I know they made a horrendous, horrendous sound. And I did not wish to stay in here, and they looked absolutely dreadful, and I wanted nothing to do with them, so I came back to look for my party for help.
Mm.
Also, I have another job that I'm currently working on that needs my attention. If you are going up there, be extremely careful. And if you hear what sounds oddly like the clacking a clacking of high heels on the stone, or sometimes depending on how it echoes in the mountains, depending on how quiet it is, it sometimes sounds like almost like a hammer hitting the stone. But a better way to describe it is it often sounds like an echoing. Imagine an echoed click from a crab's claws, but it's actually one of their appendages hitting the stonework, and it's horrible. Well, not the stonework necessarily, but the stone of the side of the mountain, and it's horrendous. You'll know it when you hear it. If you hear it, pick a direction, grab your party, and run.
Okay. I, I'll keep that in mind.
I can tell just by looking at you all that you are not even close to being ready to deal with those things. I'm not even sure me and my friends would be able to deal with them.
Oh. Okay then.
On that note, I must be on my way.
Okay.
Be careful up there.
I will.
And with that, he continues on his journey back from the direction you came from. To God knows where, to do God knows what.
Hey Zen, you got anything left in that bottle?
Zen was just, well, what you know is Zen was just handed 2 bottles. One's
Oh, yeah.
open.
Oh, did you say my
that
name?
is
Sorry.
open.
And here, do you say my name?
I said, hey Zen, you still got one of those bottles?
Oh, my name is not Zen.
Oh.
But um, with all the talk of the death and the blah 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 whatever, I Zen says not to be drinking, have to somewhat be good state of mind for whatever hellish creatures are up in the mountains. So, and as he says this, he
Yeah.
shoves 2 bottles in your face. We will keep you around to be my alcohol mule. You will keep my alcohol, and whenever fighting is over, I will take it, and you will be useless.
Huh.
Thank you. And he walk away.
Alright. I'd sip on some of the beer or whatever he gave him. And
If he's walking away, so he didn't see you. If he saw you, he would he wouldn't be happy. You're his alcohol mule. You're not supposed to be drinking it. You
Oh,
hold
wow.
it.
But giving
Oh my God.
underpage character alcohol, not expecting to consume it, yeah,
Ryan doesn't know.
Yeah.
Needs it.
that's true.
I better hide the other 6 bottles of alcohol I purchased the last session.
Yeah,
It's
you
Oh,
better
no,
hide
no,
it.
He
time.
assumes you have some. He's just, he's waiting for the right time when he needs them.
Man,
So-
proceeded. Your family reunion was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Do you still wish to explore the second house?
Might as well.
Yeah.
That's exactly where Ryan was walking to. He'd go
Let's
to that
go.
immediately.
Yeah. So you can easily. The door is not locked. You can head inside if you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anything
Alright.
of importance? Anything like out of what's the word?
Any valuables?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I'm asking. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what Ryan would immediately go looking for. Anything that's worth something.
No, not obviously so. This house is slightly larger, and does have a few like cupboards and things, like actual like areas that stuff could be, but it seems it was well cleaned out when whoever was here left last.
So there's not even a chance, like nothing.
If we
No,
look
you greedy sons of bitches.
Ryan, Ryan really wants something.
I want gold, so
That's
that's
what
why
he
I
wants.
inquired.
You can, Raina, you, actually, let me check something before I say anything.
Are we leaving the house?
Well, right now you've gone into the second one, as far as I know.
Okay, so we are all together.
Oh,
I'm gonna say roll call, save, watch.
This is
No.
my time to shine. Who are all you people?
Roll me a perception check.
oh
Oh
yay.
lord. That's not a yay.
Perception means you get to avoid a bad or look at a good.
Yeah, it's great. It's absolutely wonderful.
Until you get a
And
nat
roll
one.
bad. Yeah, if you roll in that one, then it
That's
only
what I'm
means
gonna
bad.
do. That's
Perception
okay
is
because I can use my handy dandy wand of secrets. Also, let's see, 14 plus my wisdom is wait. I forgot. My wisdom thing is 12.
perception is not a yay or a, oh god no. It's more so
Wait,
an
no,
ooh.
perception is 5 for me. Okay. So 19.
Ooh.
There's a as you're assisting with tossing the house to see if there's anything of value, you feel a breeze that does not feel like it's coming from out completely outdoors, as if to say there's wind moving under a door that's hidden in the wall.
Interiante.
Oh, snap. I like it. Okay. I'm going to start using my kitty claws and try to get at it.
Okay, are you just trying to find the like slit and pry it open, or are you trying to find a mechanism?
Okay, I'll try to be smart and look for the mechanism.
Oh,
Okay,
I had the
I might
perfect
need
roll
comment.
me an
our
investigation
thief,
check.
the help of our thief. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Okay. Investigation +3.
I'll
Oh,
just
that's
put
an
it
8.
down here for now.
Can I have some assistance, Leo? I'm fumbling.
Oh yeah, sure. What you're looking at, Cat?
I'm feeling a breeze here, and I think there's something odd about.
Mm.
It's not right.
Suppose I could take a look at why you'd be feeling a breeze. Should I also roll for an investigation, Paul?
Sure.
All right. 14.
I,
You do not seem to find any kind of mechanism through your searching, for one, and also because it was pointed out to you, you do now notice the door they're talking about. She was talking about though, or
Wait,
the outline of what you think is a door.
have we tried just putting something between like the door slots open it? I've seen in my time I've seen a few people and have done myself like I don't know, you like slip something flat between like the door mechanism. I forget. It was such a long time I haven't done it. Like
Would I notice what's happening?
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
I
I
wouldn't
mean, you
I
see
don't
them fumbling around the wall.
help to use my
Excuse
wand
me.
of
Yeah.
secrets.
Two weird and steely people. What are you looking at?
we
Silly,
think we found a
silly,
door.
sir. I'm a soul knife.
Oh, well, fancy
Yes.
you.
Stabby, stabby.
You look a door. I love secret doors. Where?
Right over here. Do you see like the little line he can sort of
What,
see a
I'd
door.
imagine I'd see it, right?
I mean, when it's pointed out to you, yeah.
Yeah. I want to do my favorite thing in the world. I just want to kick it down.
Oh, great.
I
Okay.
just want to
Give
kick
me
it.
give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh
Well,
no!
There
I'm gonna
could be a
break
trap,
my
but
leg.
go ahead.
It's more so reinforced.
Strength check. Oh god, with disadvantage. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. Oh god, I rolled horribly.
Uh-oh.
9.
So you go to kick this this door, and it's it's extremely heavy and extremely well barricaded, and I'm gonna need
Oh no.
a con save.
I break my leg. Jesus. Oh, no.
Yes. If you roll
That's
in
what I
that
was
one,
gonna
you
say.
break your leg.
A disadvantage or advantage or anything like that?
No, just a con save.
19.
Okay. Anybody who's in the room with him and watching what he's doing, can I also get a con save, please?
Oh yay.
Oh no.
What
My-
Yay,
just
favorite.
16.
My
God,
con's plus foam. And
We're all in the same room, right?
As far as I know.
did I snap my leg in half? You want to roll not to vomit?
He snaps her leg in half. Yeah, that would be a con save for us.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You all
got
to
a
gotta
19.
throw
Let me
up.
Put it in. 19 con.
But no, I'm gonna guess gas.
me too.
I don't think I did anything to the door. I don't think I even budged the
So
door.
Maya got a natural 20
Nice.
for a 24. Robo, I need a con save.
Constitution +2 for save. 10 for me.
Okay. So Raina has failed.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Kitty kitty.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Naughty
dead.
kitty.
I've been naughty.
What are you, British now?
She's a British
I
kitty.
speak proper.
So
The Queen's
Robo,
English.
so Robo's apparently got their eyes closed.
Robo even here right now?
Yes, Robo?
I'm here. I'm getting to it.
My fellow Chirud brethren.
I also mean in character. He wasn't on with us on the trip, was he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. He wasn't here last episode. Oh, shit. So how did Robo magically appear?
Because the DM said he was with you the whole time. He was just sleeping in the cart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, the DM's amazing. See,
Yeah.
Robo, your little gnomes seem to take a long nap.
It's called retco. It's called. We just don't bother explaining it. It's
Oh.
he's just there.
No,
Oh,
he's
so-
too tiny, so we didn't see him on the
Hey,
cart.
a little side joke, Paul. So D&D is just like bad movies with a bunch of retcons that are just garbage stories where they just lazy. Nah, just kidding, dude. That's why I
Oh,
make
no.
fun of movies.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. I'm way too goddamn lazy to come up with an explanation.
I just messing with
They're
you.
just here. That's the best explanation you need.
Exactly. I love it. I don't know if you guys ever watched the original
14 is
Transformers
good.
show.
Okay, so Raina,
Cat
consider it throwing up. Consider it a hairball because you're part cat. I don't care what you do. You don't even with a 10. I wouldn't actually say you like power puke, but you throw up in your mouth from the horrendous display of his shin shattering in two
Oh,
through
shit.
through the skin. The bone is
Wow.
hanging out.
Like
Oh,
the-
shit.
Clerk.
Do we have a
Oh.
Immediately, I'd flip
Oh,
back
yeah.
to Zen. Ryan would immediately get shoved in the back of the head in pain.
Also,
Back to Zen. Oh, jeez.
also, I should say,
How does one heal from that?
We have a cleric.
I don't think I'll be able to
Clerics
heal
are-
that.
clerics are- you got it.
In cleric we trust.
I don't think Underkay's character is going to be in one piece by the end of this adventure.
Well,
You
that was
take-
me.
Already in two
Oh, that
pieces.
was you. Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
this
was
time-
me. I tried to kick a door down.
It
you
was
take you take 10 broken leg damage.
Nice.
Oh,
Mm.
lovely.
Oh, I don't. The imagery. Ugh.
So -10 on the party board for Zen.
Great. The tank's leg is broken. That's fine.
42.
I need to move.
This makes me think of RimWorld. Broken leg.
So Maya, in addition to your clerical healing, you have been trained in medical things. Are you medicine trained, correct?
I would assume so, yeah.
Well, check to see if you're proficient in
Um,
medicine.
Yes, I am.
So yeah, you've been trained in all sorts of medicine. You figure if you do it right, you could probably like piece them back together with like a walking cast and healing magic combined, to the point where he wouldn't necessarily still have a fully broken leg, but he ain't gonna be moving at full speed for several days at least.
Got it.
So
Also, just so you know, Zen, in combat you move at half speed now
That's what I was assuming.
until I
That's
tell you otherwise.
Lovely.
Kick
Is there
doors,
any way
get
Zen can do
forward.
this himself? He would not want. Actually, he would assist the cleric. He would assist the cleric because he also has proficient in medicine.
Oh,
All
Paul.
right, so Amaya, roll me a medicine check with advantage.
Ooh,
So
with
you're at 15 speed?
advantage.
Advantage.
All right.
Cheers to us out
Um,
of Welch sparkling rosé.
That's Dodie 20.
20. Yeah, you're able to get a good splint cast type thing attached. And as you're doing it, you have to do spell slots or hit points for this. You just inherently basically cure wounds the shit out of him a bunch of times.
Got
But
it.
it's narrative story, so I'm not making you use spell slots for it.
Okay.
And yeah, she's pieced your leg back together, but you're still not going to be walking comfortably for at least a couple days, even with magical healing.
Would I gain my health back?
Sure.
Lovely.
Are you Zen again?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Zen would immediately. The minute his leg broke, Ryan was gone. Ryan ran out the window.
No, Leanies is asking in character. Is that you?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I downed one of the alcohol bottles.
I'm glad that's your worry.
What? Did you want one too?
Oh, honestly, no. Oh Jesus.
After
Oh,
a
you
few,
really?
after a few seconds of you idiots standing around being idiots,
Oh, I love this game.
you can hear a grunt from behind the door and if you hear what sounds like probably a big log hitting the floor.
Huh.
And then you hear several iron locks unlocking.
That sounds.
Somebody want to help me move Zen away just in case.
That
I
mildly
got
sounds
it.
like that was
I can
intended for
walk.
us.
And
move you away.
standing before you with his head cocked to the side, like he's
Can't
looking at a bunch of very stupid people, is this person.
Oh, his picture looks like he's tired of it. Shit.
Oh.
This has already
Damn,
happened.
fuck
This
yourself.
has already happened once a week, 50 weeks in the past. Like,
Oh,
for
a new
past 50
person.
weeks.
Saving to my folder.
Sorry about the. Who
Yeah.
are.
What are you idiots doing?
We noticed the house was empty, so we were just here making sure it was in good.
You were trying to rob my house. Got it.
No, we would
No.
never.
You see, what
No,
we were doing was. Can I roll a
bunch
What
of
deception check?
happened was
a bunch of obvious sellswords break into my house and try to plunder it, and then someone breaks their leg being an idiot. Got it.
Paul, can I roll a
Yeah,
deception
that's
check?
Ryan for you.
You can roll a deception check at disadvantage.
Oh, he's gonna see if you're to lie.
First things first, we're not no hired thugs. Second, what is your name while we're chit chatting? Would like to know it.
First, I need to know what your deception check is.
Oh right.
Oh,
Roll
You
two.
asked to roll it. How did you not roll it already?
Yeah, I just didn't tell you. All right, so my deception check with disadvantage, I got a 16, and I basically say, "We weren't stealing. We know you weren't. That no one was here. We're wondering what happened. We checked the Everhouse or some sort of journal, and like you probably guessed from our clothes, we're travelers. We're just trying to see what happened."
So, so you, so you broke into my neighbor's house too.
Uh,
Technically, that was a
Davidson?
family member's house, but that's beside the point.
yes, it's my biological mother's cottage. We didn't really break into it. But can we have your name, by the way, since we're chit chatting?
Oh. So you were the one she went looking for. How interesting.
Correct.
Name's Deuce.
Deuce. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you,
Deuce.
Deuce.
Pleasure. Also, you might want to tell your human friend to stop badly lying to people. It might get him killed.
Oh,
Yeah, you
we've
can
tried.
do that.
We've
you
tried.
know.
We've tried. We're trying to solve one problem
Hmm.
at a time with Leonese. He, I don't know if you could smell it, but he has a drinking problem too.
Yeah.
yep. I have redeeming qualities, Drow.
Oh, you
What is-
do, according to my
Miss-
biological
Mr.
mother.
You do.
Calling people by their race and not name in a disdainful tone certainly isn't one of them. Human.
I like you already, good sir.
By the way, this
Uh,
person looks completely human, ears and all.
You're one to point me out as a human, looking like a human yourself.
Looks can be deceiving, child.
Mhm.
Child.
You have a lot of arguing. God, jeez. What are you doing here? What's with
I
the
think he
big
means
hefty
mentally.
door?
By the way, what's your trade? By the way, are you a druid? Perhaps I don't see much of the nature within you, but maybe you are. Hopefully, you're a rogue, and we could replace you with
I
Leonese.
kill people for money.
Ah, we definitely could play. So if we pay you money, maybe we could have a. Nah, just joking,
On
Leonese.
God. On the gods.
I would strongly consider that one for free the way this conversation's going.
You have a good sense of humor, sir. I like it.
Now,
Yeah, what are you doing here? I'm curious. What's with the big hefty door?
I live here.
You live in.
Why?
You would ignore the rest of this house? The rest of this place doesn't look
I
like
do
it's
when
used.
people are trying to break in.
Door's unlocked last time I checked.
So you just walk into other people's houses because the door's unlocked?
It wasn't inhabited. We knocked initially.
Are we not going by Zelda rules?
What the fuck is a Zelda?
I think the cat's on something right now. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Catnip spice. Sorry.
You just
Well,
oh, this house looks like nobody's home, so we just wander into it and break in.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I knocked. No one
Dilapidated is the
answered.
more fitting word, but
What do you do for a living when you're not with these chuckleheads?
Uh, as
You
much
look
as I hate to admit
familiar.
it, me?
Are you? I mean, clearly you're a sellsword because you're with these guys, but are you a sellsword by day job trade as well?
What do you mean?
Do you take jobs for money that involve physicality?
Yeah, sadly.
Where
Do
did
I
you
know
come
you?
from?
Be honest, don't remember the name of the town.
Athipoli.
Athipoli. Pretty much where I stay.
That's where I recognize you from. You're one of those fucking wolves.
Ex-wolf. And he'd point to the badge on his armor. Don't do that stuff anymore. I try not to, yet I've found myself in a sword for hire kind of deal anyways. Am I supposed to know you?
No, I just know your group and their reputation. Not the one they put on for the public, their real reputation.
I've gotten a sneak peek at it. Do you know more than I do? And if so, do you care to share?
Well, where to start? In the last 15 or so years, they've hired me to kill about 50 people.
What kind of people? Innocents? Murderers? Psychopaths?
Well, there's no such thing as innocence, let's be real here. That being said, by your definition of innocent, of what I suspect you think innocents are, mostly them.
50 years, huh?
15, yeah.
Oh, damn, that's... I swear, do I know you?
No.
Interesting.
Like I said, I don't know you specifically, but you seem the most brave and ready to fight among everyone, so I gather
a moment
you,
ago, not, but now, yeah.
therefore I gathered that in this particular area of the continent, that probably meant you were from the capital and probably meant you worked for the people who get paid to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not much for the wolves at least anymore. On my own, as much as I hate the whole sell for swords thing.
Well,
Did you?
she's. Oh, go ahead.
I just like, did you go by? You said you worked for the wolves. Did you go by a different name?
No. I mean, I have aliases when I'm out on a job, but if we had encountered each other in a business sense, I would have introduced myself the same way.
Fair enough. I just like to know as many people as I can, especially well.
I never had formal meetings with the wolves.
Ah,
Put it that way.
I see. That makes more sense.
Hey, besides just, sorry, no, I'm
Oh,
not.
go
This is
ahead.
out of character. Out of character, I was gonna say. Besides just his looks and such, does he have any anything poking out, like anything like badges, clothes, or anything that might give a hint?
No.
All right.
He's an extremely plain-looking, dark greens and browns and a couple shades of black. Basically camouflage.
No.
For
Why is
that,
he? That's interesting.
because he murders people for money.
Well, yeah, but why now? Never.
Because he is wearing the same clothes he usually wears.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Deuce, may I ask for a friend? Around, I don't know, a few years ago, 3, 4 maybe. The time is a little odd for me. You happen to have a job for a family. What? It'd be a wife, 2 kids, a husband.
Uh, one of them a wizard.
Yeah,
I got offered that job. I didn't end up doing it though.
smart choice. To my knowledge, I think most of them are dead.
To your point about innocence and my statement, the one group of people that I would allow you to accurately give that title to are people too young to think for themselves yet, and there were at least 2 of them in that house. So
Yeah,
I wasn't taking that job.
yeah, like I said, for the best. To my knowledge, most of those who took the job are dead now. To my knowledge, once again.
Yes, to mine as well. I believe there is only one remaining.
Hmm. You have a name?
Yeah. Ventar.
Oh,
Ventar. That's no. That's you sure?
I mean, no, I'm sure that's the name I've heard, but I don't know
The
how
name's been
accurate it is.
the name's been getting tossed around a lot. To my knowledge, it's not the right name to be tossed around.
To my knowledge, it doesn't
I
matter.
mean, there's always, I mean, technically, there's one and a half of the people that I know were involved in the job alive.
You have another name then?
half.
Well, I mean, the big boss doesn't do the jobs anymore. He just sends people on them.
Yeah, that's the name that I've been worried about the most. But Ventar is not something I know. Do you? I'm sure that this year you don't have contact with him. He's a bit of a word of mouth recently. Everyone's talking about where he is, or needing to know where he is.
I've never really had significant dealings with him. I know who he is. I have seen him recently, but at a distance.
I figured you didn't have contact with him. Just was curious if you knew anything. You know, I'm sure he's
Uh,
got to make money somehow, and I'm sure you do as
I
well.
have I have heard and or possibly seen it was from a distance again, so I don't 100% know. But I believe it was him that I saw hanging around uh hanging around Corinia to the northeast on the other side of the mountains.
We need to
Somewhat the
keep it
direction we're
up.
going, anyways. So
Are you following the insane theory?
the what theory?
Are you trying to find the fake Dragon Mountain?
Fake?
I mean the mount. I'm sure the. I mean I can see the mountain, but I sincerely have my doubts about the validity of what's supposed to be there.
Well, that's why we're going up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're just there to simply confirm or deny theories, and hopefully not die.
Oh, good luck to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Before we go, though, a quick thing: you say fake Dragon Mountain. So you heard, or perhaps maybe more information why you call it fake? Are we going to be wasting our time just leading into danger?
Not necessarily. I mean, either way, I suspect you'll be in danger. If I'm right and it's fake, there's loads of danger in the mountains.
Thank
If
you.
I'm wrong and it's real,
Then we could be screwed either
then
way.
God's help you, whatever dragons you find up there.
Well, maybe there'll be a black dragon and not red. Red are, the ones I worry most about. But all dragons are bad. I hear some of them like to
Most.
toy with people before they kill them too. It's not the greatest
Do me a
story.
favor. Please do me a favor. Go up to a gold dragon and accuse them of being bad.
Oh,
Please don't.
Go up to a go up to a silver dragon and accuse them of being bad.
I think I'm going to be very friendly with the dragon. I think that's very important.
I
If you
think the
can.
best idea is just avoiding them entirely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Or we could always send out Leonese out deep in the mountains, see what happens. If we lose him, it won't be much. Group might be better
Eh,
off without him.
I
Uh,
don't know
Maya,
about
well,
that one.
these
did you not
Mr.
say?
Deuce, while these people banter as they always seem to,
Ah,
my dumber counterpart seems to have, as he gestures towards his leg. Do you wouldn't happen to have anything for this, would you?
Yeah, you you didn't try to pick a fight with me once I opened the door, and I figure I can help you out. It's still gonna be hard to walk on for a few days, but I should be able to patch it up a bit better than what you have now.
That'd be much appreciated.
And he puts his hands out. Give me. It might take me a minute or two. I haven't used these hands for this particular line of work in Many years. I've kept up on the knowledge of it, but it's been a while since I applied it.
You use magic.
I use whatever gets the job done.
Smart.
He puts his hands on your leg, and it's just not nearly as painful as when it broke, obviously, but it hurts a little bit. But you can feel bone. Some of the remaining bone chips that weren't quite in the right place are now more aligned. Still going to need at least probably at least a week of, even with extra magic infused in the bones, probably a good week for the chips to start to fuse back together. But they're better aligned than they were. It hurts a bit less.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully it will help. Whatever fights I don't have to pick, hopefully.
Yeah. So, unless you want to be in an awful lot of trouble, you all should be on your way.
Of course. Yeah, sorry
Okay,
for
then.
the break-in.
Yeah.
Once again, dumber counterpart to accuse, but I'll take the fault, I guess.
It's fine. It's not me I'm worried about you sticking around too long, week or four.
Why's that?
The boss is due back soon. He doesn't like new people.
Tell me.
The boss?
The boss?
You keep mentioning a boss. Tell me, which firm do you work for?
And what's your boss's name, by the way? I'm assuming you wouldn't tell, but maybe.
I just like to know the firm you work.
I work for no one firm. The current boss, on the other hand, everyone really, at the end of the day, works for him.
Oh.
I
Do you
love
have any-
names, if you have one.
I told you his name, the boss.
Boss.
His name is
Oh.
the boss.
That's all he goes by.
Do you, Leonese and Zen, know anyone by the name of the boss?
Not the boss, but someone
I
else.
imagine I wouldn't, so yeah, then just shake his head.
What about you, Reina? You seem to dabble in the underground. Perhaps maybe you would know.
You assume too much.
Yes, Kitty, forgive me.
Yes. My mother would maybe know.
Maybe we should go out to your mother one day.
Definitely. It would be good to know where she's at least keeping an eye on her.
We have a lot to do for everyone, I'm sure, but we have business to conduct in the mountains. That is priority.
Or I would say we should take a side tour and go to speak to my father first. I have a lot of questions to ask of him. Or maybe we could go back to city and make sure that this. Oh, by the way, sir, this diary, this journal, is this truly the handwriting of my biological mother? Do you recognize it?
I was there when it was written.
So
Oh.
it was her. Interesting. Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. So, with that, you all are politely told to get the hell out before you get him in trouble.
Alright. Guess
And
we're
yourselves.
Wait, just.
And after another day or so of travel, you reach a small village, too small to actually appear on the full country map. It's not like even big enough to be a named town. It's just literally a pocket of places that the locals give a village name to say we live at insert name. However, you do see that a clearly handmade sign, and I don't mean handmade like wooden signs that a small town put out at the edge of the town border to say, hey, you're now in this town. I mean, like, paint bad spelling on a piece of plywood.
Got it.
Says, do not enter this the forgotten village, forgotten for good reason.
Hmm.
And that means we leave. So we should leave.
sounds.
Uh,
You're
Absolutely
probably
no
right.
reason.
as you look past the sign ahead, the village looks absolutely decimated.
I wonder what happened here.
Uh,
Maybe
also, right in the middle of town, basically where a like town square would be if it was big enough to be considered a full size town, uh, is a gigantic, probably 150, 200-year old, like 60, 70-foot high oak tree.
Tall.
Wow.
Can I
Wow.
like maybe roll history or something to see if I know anything about this, or not even an option?
Uh, have you left the city much in your life?
I mean, he was a sword. I imagine he went wherever the job needed him to be.
So you can make one with disadvantage. It might have made it back to you, but working with the wolves as a hired gun, most of your jobs were in the city. But you do have alters that like to read, so it's possible you've heard of it.
All right. Oh, those were. I got a 16 and a 19 to a 21 at disadvantage.
Nice.
You vaguely recall one of the times that names have eluded me at this point. You have too many fucking characters and built into one. The girl.
Talia.
Yeah, that's the one. Uh, at one point when Talia was doing one of her I feel like reading, so I'm coming out days, uh, she did read some history on the surrounding area outside of this, just the city, its city walls. Um, this is rumored to be the play a. This village was rumored to be destroyed not by natural means. It was overrun as some very bad people were looking for someone they believed lived in the village. Uh, and a message was rumored to be have been sent using that tree.
Tell me, why is this town destroyed?
Nothing good.
I mean,
It's,
like, was it like seems like an army stampede for it? Was it like torched or?
I know very little from what Talia has
Also,
read.
also to those of you that were saying turn around and leave immediately, if you do, you either won't be able to finish your job or you'll have to take the long way around, which will add on much more travel time.
Womp.
guys, why don't we check out the tree really quick?
I
It seems
guess.
to,
It,
Yeah.
No.
it is a small place, but it looks like it's big enough. There probably about 200 people lived here. Like it was pushing big enough to get named, but it never quite expanded that far.
This is not a good place. This place was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
yes. But interesting how the tree's still standing, no?
It's a message by whoever destroyed this place.
So from what you remember, because I may not have worded that quite as well as I wanted to, the tree itself wasn't a message. The tree was used for a message.
Oh,
Yes. That's why I want to. Let's take a closer look at this tree, guys. Let's get closer
Yeah.
and see. There's something about it that's interesting. I'm
I-
pretty sure
Yeah, I
Robo
agree.
feels the same as way. Do you not, Robo? Oh, Robo's there. You are.
I do.
Yes, yes. Let's go, please. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
take a moment.
I haven't seen a tree this
Just
tall
a moment.
since when I was a lad.
can I see like the branches of the tree?
Uh, from this side, you can see some of them.
There anything on the tree?
Not on this side.
Ah, God damn it! I think I know. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's walk. Zen would be at the front as normal.
I'd probably
Mhm.
be in the back as normal.
So
Is there anything, Paul? Is there anything in particularly noteworthy we should be looking at this tree? Like any kind of, like you said, messages or maybe dried blood, or is there any kind of magical uh, enchantment?
Uh, so far there doesn't appear to be.
Interesting, interesting. I would do is I'd be walking around touching the tree, walking around it completely, making sure I got all angles to see if I found anything.
You do know you're at. You have reached the base of the mountains, by the way. This village is basically built on like the edge of where the hills that turn into mountains start.
Okay.
What's the
Okay.
current time?
Midday,
All right.
about like somewhere between noon and 2 p.m.
All right.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to have a second Owlbear link for you because I didn't want to keep switching back and forth from map to map, so I'm just making a second link in a second.
Ooh, yeah.
This is not a place we need to linger in.
Well, I wonder if a perception check would be useful here.
Maybe.
Ah, yes. Let me just roll my perception check.
Wonder
Can I
if
do
it's
that? Or what's better? Investigation. Sorry, investigation would be better. No, Paul.
I mean, if you want to look at the tree itself, nature.
Right, right now,
Nature. Okay.
If you want to look at the tree itself, then yeah, probably nature.
you could potentially try and make a nature check.
I'd
All right,
What are
probably
you
do
actually? What are you
that.
actually looking at? Like, are you just walking up to the tree on one side and staring at the same side, or are you walking around the tree? What are you doing?
I'm trying to look to see if I can find any. You said that it was used to send a message, so I'm looking. Was there maybe a rope? Some people were killed. Their blood, stuff like.
So, are you walking like all the? Are you like looking at more than one part of the tree? Is what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need a roll for that. When you walk
Oh.
around to the far back side of the tree, there are old skeletons hanging from it.
Oh,
Oh, look at guys! Look what
the
I found.
hanging.
I knew there was something off about this.
Oh, God.
They defiled this poor tree with this blood of these poor innocents.
Who's to say they were innocent?
Well, possibly, but the trees. It's weird. It's a weird feeling I'm getting from it. That unjust was done here.
death is
Robo, I'm
pretty
pretty sure
disappointing.
you agree with me, correct? Do you sense these?
Yep.
Yes, there's something
So,
unjust was here.
before we get too much further, I'm going to send you the map that's more important for the moment. I used a different link because I'm hoping we'll get to at least start both maps tonight. And I didn't want to mess with it.
I feel like the fight's going to go on here.
Mine usually is in the middle. And again, once I send this to you, you can move yourself around differently if you really want to. But
Thank you.
Leonides hides at the back until the last possible second.
Yep.
Reyna's a little less of a coward. She tends to be in the middle.
Yeah, sure.
Reina's always a coward. That's her character's calling card.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I'm very
Wow,
confused where everybody's getting that from about your character, by the way.
Oh, that
You've
was
literally,
not a character. That wasn't my druid. That was me making a joke.
I know. And I'm saying to Reyna, I have no idea where they're getting that from. You've done nothing cowardly this entire game.
Beginning,
Rumors, darling, rumors.
she kept saying I'm out of here, and she kept trying to leave. Or she stand back way back
it-
while everyone else
The
get their
building
butt kicked.
fire.
Well, again, cowardly actions from my perspective.
Casually. So
I left
wait.
a rope for you
Yes.
Running
guys.
away from the
And
fire.
we-
You're supposed to run
Rope,
towards
and-
it.
rope was on
Yes,
fire, but
And to the point you started to make about one of the other people in session one that they didn't do in session one, but they're now doing. We see what blind bravery and trying to kick down stone doors does for you.
That
That was
Don't
that was
count.
that was Ryan. Ryan wanted
That
to
is
kick something
true.
down because he hadn't got out of the. He hadn't been in control in a while, and it didn't go very well.
So
self-fulfilled prophecy.
obviously, I didn't build this entire map this fast. I grabbed this map. It still looks pretty close to how I envisioned the town, the way I would have designed it anyway. But where you you're gonna see like a sort of fountain in the center of the map that I'm actually using because I forgot I needed to build the village map for this week. I thought it was another week before you got to it, but I was wrong. This is very close to what I was planning to design, though. The only thing is replace the fountain in the center of town with the big tree. Uh,
I don't see the new map yet. Or you
I
haven't
know because
posted
I
it.
haven't sent it
Oh, that's why.
because
Patience.
I'm sending an entirely different link
Oh, you are? Okay, good.
because I don't want to keep just changing between the maps when I know I'm going to have to bring you back to the map I worked on the Fog of War for an hour for.
Patience, Elfie Wan.
And this one is in broad daylight, so you can obviously you can't necessarily perfectly see through a building, but you can see all the what buildings are there. So I assume you guys probably want to be up by the tree, which technically on the map is a fountain, but
Oh well.
close enough. So I'm
Yes.
going to put all of you in that general vicinity.
I
If you
like
want
this
to move,
map.
Ooh, pretty.
if you want to move anywhere specific, feel free. But I'm going to move you generally around it first. You'd be
Oh,
about
a horse D.
here. So
You said it changed the fountain with the what?
with a
Tree.
huge oak tree.
Oh, the tree. Okay.
Yeah, it's in,
Yggdrasil.
it's in the same spot. It's just I didn't physically build this map because I forgot. I thought I was going to have another week, and then you guys actually made more progress tonight with role play and stuff than I thought you would.
Do not
Partially,
underestimate us.
partially because last minute I changed my mind about how I was going to play Lincoln.
Oh, okay.
And we weren't even trying.
I like the way you played Lincoln, by the way.
Oh, yay.
I kept some parts of it, but I changed it significantly.
And proceeded. Your character didn't seem too happy, or seemed kind of, I don't know, surprised, I guess, or didn't seem
Yeah,
like you might have much
surprised.
conversation.
Just surprised.
Also, everybody give me a perception check, please.
Oh, yay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again.
Perception
Not all
check.
checks have to be bad.
What's
Maybe
my
this is just,
perception?
just taking the
12.
scenery.
23.
Perception.
Put more into wisdom.
Oh, a natural.
Or-
Well, I got a natural 20 plus 6, so it's 26.
Ooh,
He
nice.
sees all, or she sees all, I should say, in the text.
See everything.
4.
Oh, wow, Mina, your roll was really good too.
Nice.
So, absolutely keeping with the trend of this party, everyone but Leonides catches this.
Did Wobo?
Why am I
Oh,
not
Wobo.
surprised?
He's
Blame
on the
alcohol.
skooma.
So actually, because of that, I'm actually just going to put you on that side. Because you didn't roll like horribly or anything. You're on the wrong side of the building or on the wrong side of the tree of a massive 20 by 20 squares tree to see what's
Am I?
happening on the other side.
Am I on the wrong side of the tree?
You're not now that I moved you.
Yay.
You're never on the wrong side, Mina.
Oh, thanks, Mel.
Yeah, coming down. Let me make sure I put the right number of tokens.
As far as you know.
Oh, no.
Tokens.
Coming from this direction.
Uh-oh.
The skull means they're friendly.
Really? Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's
The skull means
like a-
Zen's about to have a lot of fun today.
Like
Oh,
a
let
I'm
me-
gonna
Is it
die with
dead?
a broken leg.
Oh, right, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
Ew.
Good luck with that one.
Hey, Paul, since you're setting this up, I was watching some guides on how to being a DM, and one thing they said that DMs try to give hints of trying to guide their group or their session to a certain encounter, etc. But sometimes the group doesn't do what the hopefully DM thinks because they can't control it, so they eventually have to improvise. Is that true? You have to do that a lot with us so far, or we've been pretty good about going your set path? Because like this, we could have just left right away, but I insisted on seeing the tree. I don't know if you wanted me to do that or not.
Why
Or
are
one
you
of
exposed giants?
I'm very glad that you're not. Is there a way I can like lock
Dumb.
those together?
I was about to
What
say,
type of
why is the
damage
skull
does
giant?
this do?
Oh shit! Here we
Well,
go.
the giant one's supposed to be giant. That's correct. I'm just trying
Deities,
no.
to.
go find what that is. No, just kidding.
I can't even see it. I'm behind the tree.
Oh, you're right.
Is there
I'm staring at a tree.
rodeo?
What are you guys talking about? What skill?
Link
What skulls? I'm behind a tree. I can't see anything.
Oh, no, that was joking.
I know.
Game over.
Game over.
Game over, man. What the fuck are we gonna do now?
Me
all
when
right.
the planet
what
is
I
overrun
thought.
with aliens.
On that note, as you start to hear the noise, 1, 2, 3. These two begin to move to here with the third.
Actually, which one of them? If I didn't displace that.
Somebody just moved one of my fucking undead. Stop it.
Core
Yay, the
perception. No.
undead.
I was
Ooh.
trying to drag my. I was trying to track my map. Trying to move
Since
thingy-ma-dinger.
undead, that
Oh.
means Proceeded's character should have an advantage against.
Yeah, I
you.
have radiant damage.
Nice,
Some
nice.
things.
Ooh.
Because usually in
Oh.
lore, clerics wreck the undead, so do paladins.
On that note, we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
And when we return, we're
Oh,
gonna roll initiative.
Oh,
yeah.
yay.
Gonna break loose.
I love initiative.
Hey, a
Oh,
quick
yay.
question, Mina. Since you're cat, you like the cat races. You've been this cat race before. Do they actually climb better than average humans, or nah? Is there a lore for that, or nah?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. So they're just humanoid felines. That's it.
Yeah, I've got like a
I'm sure you
claw
could-
thing, but it's not really
Yeah,
worth
you've
much.
claws. I mean, I'm sure you can RP some kind of way
Well,
to climb
because-
something.
Well, because big cats in real life they're not much of climbers like household cats.
Like a
Yeah.
jaguar.
Well,
mean,
they
they might be-
can, but like
I guess it
lions
depends
and
on the cat.
tigers, they're not known for climbing.
I will be
Yeah.
right
They
back. I'm just
can.
hopping into the voice chat again on my phone while we're on break.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
How many minutes do we have, Paul?
And I can
15?
see in the dark.
Oh, of course, so can I.
Huh, this tree really looks like a tree. I hope there
Most
aren't
of
any
us can.
skull-shaped enemies behind it.
Well, under
Well,
Oh,
aliens
yeah,
you'll be the first to
totally.
find out. I think we're taking
Words of last.
15 or 10 minutes, Paul.
You're assuming I'm gonna roll
He's
the highest
gone.
initiative.
He's gone.
Oh,
Theoretically,
Melphis.
theoretically, I could roll the
Uh,
highest. I do have +4 on that.
What's up,
Melphis.
Shadow?
You were talking about earlier about the whole the party just completely diverting from the story thing.
Yeah, because GMs
That
can't
hap-
control what we
I-
do.
It can happen.
I've heard in certain groups that happen a lot. One of my first one shots, we were supposed to be gladiators, but in the first like 5 minutes of the one shot, someone basically I ended up killing a whole bar full of people, and we became outlaws. Not planned in the story at all. We were supposed to be gladiators. So they had to completely just bullshit the rest of the story because we threw it all out the window by massacring innocent people.
So funny.
So a lot of that will happen if your party's chaotic enough.
Yeah.
So it depends entirely on the situation.
Yeah.
If you had said, "This is part of the story I wanted you to come to," but it doesn't affect like the end goal of the campaign. So if you had said "fuck it" and taken the long way around, I would have just rolled for extra random encounters because your trip would have been longer.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I was wondering because I think so far we've been kind of good about going towards your path. Because when you kind of give hints about like, oh, there's this thing here, there's this tree that was sent a message, we could have just ignored it and gone off. But you're right. I'm kind of glad we're going your way. By the way, Paul, have we been a good group for you? I know some of us are new, but I hope you enjoy it.
I'm still running for you, so
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
fair
well,
point.
well, that might change with underpaid gets too much RP time. No, just kidding. All right, so are we taking a 10-minute break?
About that, give or take.
All right, guys, I'll be AFK for a
Somewhere in
few
that
All
minutes.
range.
right.
I'm
I'll run
currently
some.
outside trying to de-sweat because the room that I record and stream in is fucking hot.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
PCs tend to.
even when we have the I didn't check. I'll check when I go in the house. But last I checked, we still had the air conditioning on because it's been hot around here. It might have gotten shut off, but it was still on last I checked. And even when it's on, the radiator in that room doesn't seem to be connected directly to that. Like I don't know if it's supposed to be and it's blocked or what, but I do not get cold air in that room, and the radiator's right at the foot of my computer, so I should be.
Yeah, my room's super hot. We have the air on. It just doesn't go. Oh yeah, am I gonna go first?
Wait, is the break over? I just got back.
No, it's not. We're just rolling on initiative, sorry, because
No, God, no, I'm not. I just started the main
yeah,
thing that I came out
definitely
to
not.
break for.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative prematurely too, if that's what everyone else is doing.
Yep,
Ooh, I rolled pretty good. 19.
I got 22.
19 in it. Alright, I'm gonna pop a bag of popcorn if we're still on break.
Now I want popcorn.
Good, me and you can both pop some popcorn.
I
I'm
have
already at your
popcorn in
house.
my house. Meow.
I'm outside your bedroom door, proceeded
That's
here to
hot.
pop you some bags of popcorn. Come
Bet,
on,
let's
open the
go.
door. I'm
Let's
not
go.
holding a knife. I'm not gonna shank you again.
Why
Like
are you
last
holding a knife?
I'm not holding a knife. I'm not gonna betray you like the imposter from Among Us. Trust me, open your bedroom door.
Okay. Open. I just opened the door and you're holding a knife. Imagine.
No, as you were saying that, I had the immediate instinct to like press a button on my soundboard to make a Among Us kill effect, but then I remembered I do not have that effect. Time to open voice mod quick and make that
Yeah,
effect.
do that.
I have a well, I think I've installed. Do I? I have to see if I have it installed. I might if installing it and then ripping the sound right out of it. Oh yeah, let me install it quick. Oh, they added
If
achievements on.
you're outside my door, then why do I hear my cat outside of it?
I polymorphed into your cat.
Why don't you just polymorph into a spider, crawl under the door, come in, unpolymorph, then stab me?
That's too tacky.
Fail.
If I want, if I want to
Though
get
I
into your
am
room
right
via
next to my
polymorphing,
window.
I'd want to betray you, wouldn't I? It's like it has more flair.
I mean, I don't let my cat
Need
into my
like
room.
12 more pieces of flair.
All right, now I have to open up voice mod now that I reinstalled Among Us, and I have to open up my Steam app files so I can see if I can even if the sound effects available to the general public. There's literally just a chance that it's locked behind one of those weird files.
Yep.
Like on other games, for example, Deltarune, you can find your certain sound effects
Uh-huh.
as it would out. Maybe in resources,
Delicious.
please.
But,
Okay. Plugins, streaming apps, maybe.
yes.
AA, what does AA mean? I'm not going into that. I'm not.
Yes.
Maybe. AA, what does AA mean?
Treat
Well,
the
guys, I
cat.
have good news for
Yes.
you.
Give
I
it
cannot find
unlimited
any
power.
sound effect.
So we can unlock more colors. Oh, who? Mr. Buzz did the
Well, guys, I have
the
good
first
news
cookie.
for file that.
I don't know if he wanted
Well,
to
even if it
name
was
it. What would
.ogg
you name
like most
it?
video games
Maybe
use for their
abstract,
sound files, I would just all it would be is just okay. Time to throw this through VLC. See where this takes me.
What he wanted to name it.
There's some games like Deltarune, you can just go into the files and that's the first thing you see because it's not hidden unlike every.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this game, Among Us, only
Among Us.
I don't know where to get the noise. Meanwhile, this game.
What about Doki Literature
Among Us.
Club?
Oh, hell, buying. That sounds scary.
There's
What about a
some
literature club?
files.
Something
It's a
something
game.
meta breaking.
Doki.
I watched a bajillion videos on it because I was
There's
bored.
certain files in the folders of the game that are
You ever play
Oh,
One
he's
Shot
right back.
Nina?
Oh
when
my.
you play it.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Um,
good.
we're
We're
just
on break,
rolling
but we're
Oli.
prematurely doing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's the most
Oh,
D&D.
great. Looks like I'm going to go
Or-
first. Oh,
Look
We haven't
at
Shen.
even rolled
It's
yet, you know.
Robo,
if
you're
Shen goes
7. Go.
first,
Oh, alright. Time
it's
to
either me or Shen going first. And if Shen
Nat
goes
20, nat 20,
first,
nat 20.
that's not
Really?
good. If I go first,
Wanting a nat
that's
20.
okay.
Oh, I don't. Soft.
Okay.
This
Nice.
Steam forum.
And roll.
Hmm.
You know what? I'll take an 18. Happy with that.
Oh, YouTube
18
tutorial.
overall.
Yeah. I don't got a dex bonus. Or I have very
Great.
little dex
I'm
bonus, so-
going first.
Let's go. The cleric can smite these heathens
Yeah,
with
just like
the
buff me.
holy power.
Just don't you have some cleric stats you can put on me? Like temporary HP or some kind of advantage to my attack or she got something.
Hey, thinking
What?
of
It's blessed.
Mr.
I just closed my character sheet because I pressed the wrong button.
Mr.
I
clicked
clicked
Robo,
bless.
what is your character prepared? What spells? I hope healing.
Memphis, I'm white heel. I'm alive, clearly.
Let me explain something to you.
More healers the merry.
Yeah,
Fail.
that's the golden rule of any RPG. You can never have enough healing.
I think we should go by that rule. More healers the better. We should just have a
I mean-
full party of healers.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'd
have
be
healing prep too
down.
if we need it.
Alright, screw the soundboard. I'm just gonna pop the popcorn.
But
We all
but
heal
Robo,
down here.
let Robo tell us his prep spells that we get an idea what he's running.
There you go. So the ones that I have is I'm just gonna first say this one. I am healing word.
Okay, good.
your work. What else I believe? Frostbite, great
Ooh,
bonfire, animal messenger,
not sure what
and
that.
flaming spear. And then the black
Ah,
tooth I have.
you're gonna be doing damage. I love it. My next druid, I will definitely be
Flame
a more
on.
caster type druid. By the way, Shadow,
needs-
how
Oh yeah.
druids can be more like mage-like, right? Where they do a lot of frost or fire and all that kind of damage.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Are they pretty good at it?
eh, I'll be honest. I'm personally not a big fan of druids.
Oh,
Okay, hi. I'm just deafening for now. Most of them are asleep. And I don't have a ton of delay. I totally just didn't go to open your messages on my phone before. I don't care. I also didn't ask. L plus ratio. Anyways, hey, nah, I do. Just, I don't care about some of the opinions of my friends, totally. Like you. Totally. What if I made you a mod for like 10 seconds? What would you do? Wow. But like, what would you ban the person watching? What would you do exactly? Oh, hi, Pat. No, I'm not going to be a responsible person. Why would I ever be a responsible person? Why would I ever be a responsible person? Shh. No, you know him. You know him. Um, you don't know him by his Twitch username. I should probably undeafen, shouldn't I? This code is just different. I'm gonna undeafen now. So,
Oh gosh. Oh
But
god, these
Harley,
Oh, Harley,
Joker is. I love a Joker. I actually have a Batman Who Laughs not poster, but a figurine for anyone who knows who that is. Love Batman Who Laughs.
Oh, Batman Who Laughs is at. I haven't read a lot of it, but I know a bit about it. It's fascinating.
He's super cool. I like the original Joker, but the Batman Who Laughs, I love his art style. It's just he looks. Oh gosh, he was my Discord profile for a while. I
Was
love
he?
him.
The Killing Joke is everything I ever wanted
Yes.
out of a
Oh,
Batman comic.
it is so good. I love all the Joker comics. Are some of my favorite Batman comics, just
Oh, the
all of all
Killing
time.
Joke is when Barbara Gordon got paralyzed, right?
Yes.
And that's the first time DC ever allowed a spin-off kind of side-alone story to affect the actual canon, because they implemented that into canon, because that was a basically a Elseworld type, what if type book, but they liked it so much that they added it into official lore. I mean, official canon.
hmm
At the time, it's all been retconned by now. The universe isn't that all that stuff didn't even happen.
Anyways, I'm back.
yep,
I'm
me too.
about to be.
from the dead.
I was just talking
No,
to
he
my
will be,
cat.
Mina.
Well, I mean, he is technically.
Counting
Technically,
down
he
on
is, yeah.
popcorn like this is a movie.
Hey, Alini's, would you even need to roll your initiative? Or you'd roll your initiative, but you wouldn't take your first turn. Suddenly,
Probably
aren't you
not.
surprised?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Because I love
that's up to
you know,
Fall.
part of the reason that it was so hot in my part of the reason it's so hot in my room is because it's hotter in the house because the AC is off,
Hmm.
which actually means good news for me being less hot in the room because it means I can open the window.
Oh yeah.
Not in here. I was
So
spicy today
Robo,
when I was at the car event.
which one of those free initiative rules are you taking?
I mean, he should probably take the first one.
Oh well, yeah. I
I
realized
figure I
you
would.
also had a 22. How do you have an 8 and a
Yeah,
22?
he got a 7,
He rolled
8,
3
and
times.
22.
Oh,
He rolled
how many
3
characters
times.
you playing?
Yeah.
I rolled twice because I rolled one for my guy and one for my owl. Don't know what it'll do, but owl.
I can
Can
roll one
have
for my.
Maybe
Here,
he'll
let me.
I
peck.
don't know, actually.
He'll peck the
He can.
eyes out of the. Well, they probably don't have eyes, but
He can also do spell stuff, but oh goodness, I don't.
Here, let me roll initiative for my liver,
Stuff.
seeing if it just kills me finally. No.
Dead.
they proceeded. Weren't you supposed to be a druid at first, but then you switched because we already had 2 druids
Yeah.
in this campaign? Yeah, I kind of glad
I
they went with the
usually
cleric.
play druids.
Yeah, I love druid. I mean, you could have played whatever you wanted. We probably would have been okay, but It's good to have a little bit of
Yeah.
diversity. Imagine having a group of all barbarians. Would that even work?
It works somehow.
Let me see what we got here. We got. First, I got to turn my phone back on. So just light up my screen so I can dice roll.
Aha.
In that D&D movie, there's a barbarian, a druid, a bard, a wizard, I
Hi.
think. Uh-oh, Mina's
Probably a wizard.
upset.
Mina says hello.
I could hear her.
Hello,
Yeah.
Mina.
Release
Mina.
me, human.
Release
Release me.
Yes.
Hey Mina, I'm gonna take your lunch money, you little thing. I'm gonna,
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna. Hey, you
Oh, you
little.
hear that?
Oh,
She gonna get you.
Didn't
oh,
like
you get.
that.
Oh, you little cute little thing. I'm gonna take your lunch money. I'll take your lunch money.
Oh,
little
she
thing.
hissed. Damn.
Oh, oh, you're making
Yeah.
a real thing.
It's amazing. I keep telling Mina that every time you see her hold Mina in stream, and me, I have yet to be surprised that Mina hasn't bitten her or clawed
I
her
know,
yet.
right?
Most cats do when they
She
get
likes to
angry.
let you know how she's feeling.
What about
Right, Mina?
chaos? So you never really bring chaos up close like that. Oh, you hear her? Mina's like,
You better
You
cough up
pushed-
that lunch money, you little cat.
yeah. You don't
Yeah.
really, well, you do once in a while, but chaos doesn't like to be held either.
Well, he loves being held, but he's very fluffy, so he gets all up in all the fluff gets in my face.
That's not what I wanted to do.
He's a good boy. Plus, he just looks so cozy and comfy when he's like sitting next to me.
Oh, Mina does.
No, she's jealous.
And by the way, you take Mina out a lot. Is she usually pretty chill, or does she get kind of anxious? Cats don't usually like being on leashes.
Yeah,
There
she's
we go.
very adventurous. She likes to explore. There
Nope.
we go. I got pictures
No.
of her here.
Proceeded. He's not rolling for all of the characters. He's rolling for each individual limb he has to control.
That's
Yep.
funny.
You ever hear of that one game? What's it called? Manual Samuel.
Manuel Samuel. What?
You have to individually control each of Sam's body parts and like functions, like breathing and blinking and all that.
All right. Are you doing what I want you to do now?
How am I for the
Mina.
Is the cat still there? I'm gonna take her lunch money, you little thing. I'm gonna beat
You
you
will
up.
do no such thing.
I always forget that my cat looks like
Okay.
Mina.
So
Right.
-2.
She's a good girl.
All right. All right. So let's take a look at everyone's initiative.
The car
I
kid
got a
was,
22.
babysitting Mina.
Not soon.
All right. So initiative. We have Amaya going first with a 22. Then we have Zen with an 18, or Annie with a 19. We have Zen with an 18. We have Memphis with a 16.
He always my cat.
And then we have
Looks like this one,
Reno with a
which is
14.
Mina's.
And then we have Robo with a 7, because that's what they put first.
Oh, Republic of Jungle has a pet contest. Pet picture
Oh, really?
contest.
Does it?
So Mina's gonna be the bat from the game.
Oops. That.
I gotta see that.
My dog kind of. We used to joke about my dog looks kind of like an Ewok from Star Wars. And I even got her this little Ewok costume for Halloween.
Oh, nice. I
That.
got Totoro costume for her.
Wait,
A
what?
what?
The Totoro costume.
Mm.
My neighbor Totoro.
No idea what that is.
I thought you said
Oh, it's anime.
Jotaro.
Is it some kind of game, Mina, or
It's an anime.
oh, anime? Ugh.
Wow, just casually disagree, just
I don't
defending
watch.
a whole
I don't watch.
genre.
I don't watch garbage.
Wow,
Blasphemy.
that's some
Huh.
strong
Yeah.
statements.
Yeah, anime's garbage. I don't
Good
like
and
it.
bad of everything.
Well,
Well,
first,
you are really judgmental.
No, it's just facts. There's a
It
difference.
sounds like Will,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
cranked up to
if
clearly.
we
11
would,
theme.
if we direct our attention to adventures, we have a white, which I don't know what is, and a warhorse skeleton.
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh shit.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
before
you're
we
worrying. We
I
got,
took my left.
we got, you know, the cleric who's going first. We'll be fine.
Maybe. Let's hope.
Use your magic to make everything go poof.
I'll try. I could probably only make
There we go.
one go poof at a time.
If
the
these things all
best.
have like 60 health like the last thing, we're all gonna die.
I mean, if moving on.
Oh god.
Oh,
So up first we have Amaya.
Hi. Oh, great.
You see three skeletons or three zombies over here, and a white riding a warhorse skeleton up here.
For context, what is a white?
A white, for
It's
context,
undead being.
Oh.
Don't you play RPGs?
Yeah, but I
Underpay?
forget what a white is. I've never.
Well, it's not spelled white like the color. It's just
Ooh.
pronounced like that.
looks like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There you go.
All right.
Intelligent undead.
Ah.
I have a
Just
good
the
thing
TLDR.
here. I want to see real quick how. Okay.
Matter of fact, in Darkest Dungeons, don't they call them that too?
This
I
Underpay?
one.
haven't, or at least I
Oh,
haven't
like
ran
you.
into whites yet in that game. I haven't heard of them. There are like simple
Okay.
undeads and such that have like old weapons and such, but look, I don't think he's gonna TPK us today. But
Let's hope not.
Wow.
Certainly
We're-
gonna try.
Are you going to go big? We're gonna
I
be
have faith in their murdering abilities. I don't have faith in ours.
I
What
have
are you
faith
doing?
in
What are you
Leon's
doing,
legs.
Amaya?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not-
going to cast the level 2 guiding bolt. Let's hope this hits.
Oh, who you
That's
casting
who.
on?
Oh yeah.
No,
I've-
hold on 1 second, too. Before you do that,
Oh, wow, what's the range on that spell?
120 feet.
120.
Damn, all these things are close. Nice.
I'm using this spell in particular because with it, the next attack roll made against it, you get advantage, so. Okay.
Jesus, I can't spell. There we go.
Unfortunately, every single thing is way out of my range for walking.
What are you hitting?
Um,
I've labeled them all now. Zombie 1, 2, or 3, the white, or the skeleton, giant horse skeleton.
Zombie 2
Okay,
with
ahead.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
How much do I need? 5d6. For a total of 20 radiant damage.
Damn, that's
Okay.
good.
I'm hoping it does more damage since it's radiant damage.
It does not.
Oh, great.
It does 20.
I thought undead were weak to radiant damage. Or is it holy?
In D&D, individual monsters can be weak to things.
Hmm.
Anyways, whoever
You're
attacks.
still thinking like it's a video game. It's not a video game.
Yeah.
It has its own rule set.
Damn it.
That's the end of my turn. But whoever attacks Zombie 2 next gets a advantage on the attack roll.
Nice. Well, looks like that'll be Mr. Leo's job.
Well,
But-
first up, well, yeah, the other two NPCs have to go first unless Paul is done.
Oh yeah, they're going
And,
right
like,
now.
Yep, in like half a second, of course. What kind of DM can't like do two NPCs in like 0.01 seconds, right?
All right. So next up, we have the white, who is going to pull out a. Actually, do they go back to back? Yes. Okay. So the white is going to hold an action and order the warhorse below him to move him forward. He was here, so 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Up close and personal, guys.
I should have attacked that.
Yeah, you should have.
So let me just put him back on. Let me just do this. When I move them, I can figured out how to move them together, but it puts the big guy on top, so I got to keep rearranging them so you can see them both. I won't have to do that for long though. First, the white is going to hop off here and is going to use his held action.
Really hitting on the cripple. Jeez.
Hey, they sense the weak.
Oh no.
Irve just saw the cast that's still on his leg.
And it does not hit with its first attack.
Oh, nice.
It's going to try to hit again. Does not hit with either of its current attacks.
Whoosh.
The warhorse is also now going to attack. A warhorse. Oh, actually, hold on. I had a brain fart moment.
Yeah, proceed. Actually, you should have checked the order because they were going to be up in our
Yeah, I
face.
didn't
There we
realize
go.
the auto.
All right, so I
And
need
Zen's at full
to
health.
re-roll those attacks because trying to do 10 DM things at once, I didn't put him in the spot that I should have put him. So I was thinking I was too busy thinking undead and not thinking white specific. Whites actually keep their intelligence, so he would know to flank you. That's a 22 to hit on the first one. I assume 22 hits your 20 armor class unless you bumped it somehow again.
Oh, you're still stabbing at me. Oh no, yeah, 22 still
Yeah,
hits.
I'm re-stabbing at you because I was trying to do 10 things at once as DM and had a brain fart on where I should have put that guy.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, 22 very much hits.
And since, even though I am more experienced as a DM than most of you are as players, I'm letting all the new players have all kinds of mulligans, so I'm taking one to make.
DM
So that one
secret mulligans.
will do 8 necrotic damage,
Oh wow.
and I need a con save, please.
Oh,
Is
great.
that Milfus's dad? No, that's a undead.
Con save.
Who's asking about my dad?
A wolfie.
24.
Okay, cool. Second attack,
It kind of looks like it from far away.
another 22 to hit
You can only guess that still hits.
for 5 damage.
Still ouch. Do you need me to roll another con?
No,
Oh, alright.
2 different attacks.
Oh, okay, I see.
Now the war horse is going to attack you as well.
Oh, gee.
Man, I saw my leg was all broken up.
Oh,
They're gonna.
I see why he
me
went
down.
there now.
Yeah, they're flanking me.
Natural
They're
Yeah.
opposite.
20.
Natural 20, so it's a crit, right?
Ooh.
Tank it. Oh well.
All right.
Good thing Robo has backup healing.
Yeah.
So you got pretty damn lucky on that. You only take 17 damage.
Oh,
Only?
Only.
Only.
Only. Yeah, right.
Only.
Oh.
Considering I rolled 4 dice.
lovely.
What is it with poor Zed, man?
Shannon, what's your health back
The
going?
tank.
Hey, what is your health at?
22.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna give him up, you guys.
That's over half your health. That's how
Yeah,
much
yeah, it
health?
is.
Thanks for the
Nice.
update. I needed that for my list.
You have
Yeah.
you have 52
Appreciate
health.
you.
So 30 health gone from you?
Yep. Exactly 30.
Did he have enough
God.
to spare his life?
Leonides, you're up.
Now,
Oh.
question: do I know what's going on? Because you said, I thought you said I was like behind the tree.
just
I'm assuming I
realized
heard.
I just realized I forgot to put my own second link up for my stream. Sorry about that. Anybody that's watching my stream. What were you saying?
Watch the
I'm assuming
stream.
I at the very least heard what was going on, so I can actually do something, right?
I mean, yeah, you're vaguely aware of the fact that somebody's being horrendously attacked.
All right.
Yeah, you're not that
I-
drunk yet.
Would I be able to move like 20 feet over here, right next to the white, then, and do a? Would I be able to get advantage on this attack roll?
Sure.
Sure. All right. I'd like to do a sneak attack then for this. So I'll roll if I
Uh,
hit.
Well, hold on. How far? Where was that? Your full movement you used to get where you are?
Well, I used a. I went. What the? Because if I were to. Well, it's a 20-foot distance between where I was and where I want to go. Would that count as a full movement?
No, because you're a human. You have 30 feet of movement.
All
If
right.
you move 5 feet further, then you can flank.
So if I were to move 5 feet further, would that be like, yeah, like behind him or like to the
Here.
corner? All right.
Yeah,
So
right next.
I move here. Then would I have advantage then?
Yes.
All right. So I'd want to roll to see if I hit and use my sneak attack if I do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My touch swords. Does a 20 total? Wait. Yeah. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
All right. So I'll roll my sneak attack damage. 2d6. 7. And that would be also plus my weapons damage, but no modifiers, right? Or just the 2d6. I need to remember this because.
It's your weapon plus your modifier plus 2d6.
All right.
If it's your main hand.
So 7 plus 7, that would be a 14.
Okay.
And then I like to do my bonus action of 2-weapon fighting to hit him with just a normal strike this time.
Okay.
All right. So I roll 18 hit.
Yep.
All right. 6 damage, Ven. And does my
Your modifier doesn't count for that.
oh
by the way.
for not so in that case, 2 damage for my second attack then.
You
Better
know,
than nothing.
you'd have to get the 2-weapon fighting style from fighter for that. Either through the fighting initiate feat that lets you take a fighting style, or a level in fighter. Because at first level, a fighter, you get to pick one.
Oh, by the way, the Moon Touch enchantment on my short swords that I've been using to attack, does that do anything special here or just shiny?
It doesn't ever do anything special. It just makes it magical damage.
Oh,
I mean, if any of them were resistant, it would override that, but they're not. So
yeah. All right, just making sure. All right, and
you know, your
that's
item. If you read your items and spells, guys, they'll tell you exactly what they do.
the thing is, I had to because my Beyond lacks the books because I'm just a poor boy nobody loves.
If you go to the wiki dot that I've
But
told
yeah.
all of the free players to use every week, it will tell you.
But yeah. So yeah, I forgot to add that tag to my short sword, but thank you for reminding me. And that is all my actions. My turn concludes.
Fantastic. Zen.
I'm going to stab the white with advantage because of flanking.
Okay. Go ahead.
Give me good rolls. Not that. Actually, roll my sword, please.
What level are you guys right now? I don't even remember.
You're level 4.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
4.
Okay. I got an 18.
That hits.
Oh, lovely. Max damage, 16.
Ooh.
Fuck did you do 16 damage?
It's lovely.
What
don't
the
know.
fuck? What are you hitting with? In trailer?
Enough. I'm hitting with all I have. Everything I have.
Zen deroots the nearby tree and smacks the
Yeah,
white
but what
with
I'm
it.
saying is, what are you hitting? Literally, what weapon are you using?
Longsword, +1.
You must be two-handing it then.
No,
Now, how are you getting 16 damage?
it's 1d8 +8.
Where are you getting +8 from?
Because it's my feet, or not my feet, my thing, but the +2 to my whatever.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you do have high strength.
Yes.
All right, then.
And
you-
I'm going to surge because I don't like this man hitting me.
Okay.
I'm going to stab him again.
Mhm.
I got a nat 1 and nat 20. Lovely.
Nice.
20. So, you do special rules for crit, correct? Or am I mistaken?
I'm eventually going to, but I'm not right now.
Not right now. Gotcha.
You just roll double the dice.
All right. 20.
All right.
And then I'm basically just going to use literally everything I have, and I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
And now for the rest of the session, I can just smack him over and over. Let's see. 10. So now I'm up to 32. And that'll be my turn.
Elvis. Or not Malphus.
Oh, is he dead? His token is poofed.
Thank you for someone paying attention to something.
Yeah,
Oh,
did
shit.
I murder him?
Well, I wouldn't remove him for nothing.
Oh. Great.
Uh,
Wow.
We might not
I
actually
usually
die
do it.
today.
I usually do announce it, but I'm
Oh.
trying to drive home the point of
Oh.
people to pay attention.
Great.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was confused at. The
Might
token
not
just kind of
usually do it-
disappeared without
I usually do
any
announce.
announcement.
Normally, I will announce it.
Ah, gotcha.
I might just be tired and trying to drive home a reminder.
Test.
I'm just being a cranky old DM right now.
I was just looking at the character art.
And waiting for Melphis to unmute himself.
Melphis.
Shit, I was talking all this time, wondering why you guys weren't listening. So,
You.
so
Old
since there's war horses right in front of me, I am going to actually shapeshift wild shape into a dire wolf, so my colleagues have some advantage.
Okay.
First time I've been a wolf, by the way. I don't know, maybe bear is better, but I'll switch to a wolf. So now
Well,
that
I will tell you that currently you do not have him flanked, so if you turn into a wolf, you'll still get advantage.
Oh, you mean a bear? Okay.
No, I mean a wolf.
All right. So I
Because
will.
you do not have him flanked, so you need advantage. If you want advantage, you will have to turn into a wolf.
All right. So I am going to turn into a wolf. And that means I have 37, 14 armor, 37 hit points. So I'm going to, of course, roll for a hit. So 2 D20s. I'm going to take the best of it.
Remember
All right,
whoever. Go on.
Really?
I'm
11,
sorry.
is that good? It's probably not good enough.
Add your modifier.
Hold on.
Your stat block for the dire wolf, if you have it in front of you, will tell you.
So +5. So 1, 2, 3. So 16. Is that good
That
enough?
will hit.
All right, cool. Now let me roll for my damage, which needs 2d6s. Hold on. All right. All right, so I rolled an 8. And I get +5. No, I don't. So it's an 8.
You get something. You get 2d6 plus something.
+3. So that means a 11.
All right.
And they have to do a D13 strength saving to be prone to be knocked down, according to this. I don't know if I get that, though.
Yes, you do. You're a dire wolf.
So maybe I'll get lucky, guys. We'll knock it down.
And it's a strength save, right?
Yes, it is. Let me tell you, it is a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Yeah, the horse ain't falling over.
All right. And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Raina.
All right. We got this big guy in front of us. I want to move. Well, I guess I want to get advantage. So you said I have to be in melee.
That is correct.
All right.
That might be
let's
worth
do
it.
that.
You know.
Oh, let's see how far he is.
You can use 25
psionic.
feet though to get to it though, if you do desire.
All right, he's 30 feet. Yeah, and
I mean, it can do what Mina wants to do.
That should be within my
Just run up
range.
and
I can
stab
use
him.
my psionic blades. Soul knives. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay, that is a. Wait, it's still rolling? Good lord. Stat. Okay, 19. Ooh, 19. Okay. That already, right?
Hmm?
Let's see. The dice is a 19
Yeah, that is.
plus 7. Okay, cool. 1d6.
He's dead. If you're attacking
okay.
zombie too.
Hooray!
Damn, let's go.
Yay,
Psionic fireworks.
bloodshed.
Wow, this combat is. I'm gonna jinx it. Next thing you know, we're gonna have like 50 more on us.
Yeah, don't say that.
This combat's real tough. And I expect still death. I still expect something awful to run around the corner.
All right, so I pinged him, and then I want to move next to the big boy. Excellent. Big Daddy. Okay, now I'm feeling good about myself. Okay, I'm gonna roll again for my second blade. Not as powerful, but still pretty good. 15, 20, that's 22.
Yeah, it hits.
Excellent. Oh, I'm getting good today. Plus, see, that's going to, or as a 1d4, little triangle guy. Triangle prism power. Oh, that thing is going all over the place. Dose plus 5 is 7. All right, 7. Dazzle him.
Oh shoot.
I think that's all I got.
All right. And we can just do that now. All right. Zombie number 2 is dead. So, Robo, you're up.
Let's go, Robo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
Robo,
up-
you're gonna smite him with the nature's
You-
wrath.
You can do it, Robo. We believe in you.
Yay. It was zombie number 2's turn, but he's dead, so
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Mina. Your character did work.
I was gonna say, except you're welcome.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's right. Give thanks where thanks is due.
Mr. Robo's gonna kick this war horse's ass.
Looks like a military base. Oh, this is a village. A village in the mountains. It's cold.
Then the message you just responded to was already used.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm very aware. Just felt like the comment was necessary either way.
What you doing, Robo?
Well, he's dead because of advantage. Yeah.
Alright, time to use your thinking cap, Robo.
Look at your stuff while other people are doing their turns, guys.
He-
I'm gonna use flaming sphere.
Okay. And where are you going to use that?
On
Oh, yeah.
whatever skeleton is in front of me. I don't know how to say the first of it.
Oh, it's war horse. It's HWH stands for war horse.
Yeah.
I only has splash damage, so
Yeah, you're right.
I mean I don't know the spell off the top of my head though.
So if he moves behind it, it won't hit us.
Well, it has to. He has to put it somewhere else because he can't put it in the same space as the monster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, put it behind it. Otherwise, we're all
Like
together.
there?
Yeah, is that where you're gonna? Yeah, you're gonna cast it.
Okay.
All right, so now Paul knows
Ah.
exactly where you're gonna cast it.
Mhm.
There we go. Let's hope he hits hard.
No. That's what I wanted to do.
Paint tool is useful. Me spilling paint all over Paul's board.
What are you going to do?
Robo?
Robo, what are you doing? You used your action. What are you doing with your bonus action?
Oh, what can I do on?
Well, you could move your flaming sphere. Well, you can't move it onto him, but you can ram it into him.
That's hot.
The-
Burn them all.
Or subliminal
Okay,
messaging
then I can do
processor.
that.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I forgot my sneak attack, but it's only on my first attack, huh?
Yep. Sneaky kitty.
On your first landed attack.
Gotcha. And he already was dead.
So if you dual wield and you don't hit the first time, you can hit try again.
Nice.
Let me see. How many hit points does this thing have left? Okay, that many. Okay. So the creature will make saving throw against the spear's damage. Cool. So it does take a few points of damage. It doesn't seem to take all of it. If it was immune to fire, it would take none. It passed the saving throw. Oh, well, actually, I don't even know. I don't know how much damage it took yet. Robo, roll 2d6.
Got a 2.
2. Okay, so it takes 1 fire damage.
Those rolls, Robo.
And are you going to try to move or anything, or is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Zombie number.
Bunch of heathen zombies.
10, 15, 20.
Uh-oh. Up in person with Leonese.
Oh,
Yeah, don't die, buddy. Well, if I have to shift.
You're a dirty 20.
oh yeah, the 20 hits.
And a crit, right?
No, that's a natural 20.
Oh, so there's a jury 20 and natural 20.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
That's not
All right. Oh, that's not that bad.
All right, now, well, there's
26
zombies.
HP. HP of 26. Get your laser pointers off me.
It's
20.
coming
see.
for you.
Raina, that's a very convenient place to stand because that skeleton's big enough to take up more squares, which means that zombie has advantage.
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Those
knew this day would come.
kitty feline reflexes.
19 to hit.
Oh.
Yes.
You take a respectable 4 damage.
Oh, wow, that's I feel much better.
That barely cut
It's
fur.
respectable, so it's all
I
right.
respect it. Okay,
Yeah,
minus
yeah.
4 for me.
I respect the physical
Ow, I
harm
feel
you have done
something.
to me.
It must have just been the wind.
Oh, that reminds me. What is everybody's current hit points?
All right,
26 for Leo.
31,
I am full 37.
26.
Raina just took 4. Leonids took 5. I know what Ren's is, or Ren, what Zen, fuck, I think I can't talk. What Zen's is, because I already put it in.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, Maya, you're up. You see 14 Dick. He passes.
Item.
Cantrip is save or suck.
Time to get murdered.
Oh.
Where are you putting it? It doesn't get it, it flanking, so it doesn't matter. All right. What do you want to do with it? All right, go ahead. All right, roll damage. Oh,
Finally.
Nice.
Perishment.
Oh, wow, we almost got murdered.
And now to deal with these two
I didn't
buffoons.
over yet.
that's the ending of your turn.
Lay poof. He dead. He dead.
Leo.
Alright. For the first zombie that is right in front of me, zombie 1, I'd like to attack it with my first short sword.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Alright. Does an 18, or no, actually 24, sorry. Does a 24 hit?
It has an 8 armor class.
Oh. So I'd roll to attack with my sword. 5 damage to them. And then,
Plus sneak, or no, you don't have sneak attack. You're not wrong kind
yeah,
of.
I'm not
You're
doing
the wrong.
sneak attack. This thing's right in front of me. I don't think I can really flank it right now.
You don't have to flank it, but you're not the right kind of rogue to be able to sneak attack by yourself.
Yeah.
You don't
But
have to actually be flanking it. You just have to have someone
advantage.
nearby.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to have advantage. You just have to have an ally within 5 feet,
Oh, right. Now,
or
for
be the
my
right kind of rogue. But you took a different subclass.
yeah. Now for my bonus action, I'm gonna use two-weapon fighting, and according to this, I can actually use. Actually, no, I was gonna do something really stupid, but I'm just gonna hit the same zombie with my other
Hi there.
short sword.
I was gonna say you do not get to disengage if you use your second weapon. So
No, what I was gonna do is something stupid. I was planning on throwing one of my daggers at the other zombie, but why
you can
would
do
I?
that too.
The thing is, I now a 10 hits, correct? Yeah, because 8 armor
Yeah.
class. All right, and
Just a
so I'm All right, no modifier this time. It does a 2.
Okay. Next up, we have Zen.
Let's go, Zen.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me. I don't think it's possible for me to even miss, but I'll roll anyways. I got an 18.
Okay.
And I got 12.
All right.
That's pretty much my turn.
There's always an at one.
Ah,
And that one I go to 9, so.
Yeah, but that one you automatically miss. Period.
Oh, yeah, what? Don't listen to me, I'm stupid. Yeah.
Whoops.
Melphis.
Her wars.
all right. So I am obviously going to go after this zombie 3. So I want to move. Now, is the dire wolf going? If I go right here, does that give me any kind of advantage, or should I go on here?
As a dire wolf, going anywhere within melee range of him gives you advantage because you have allies next to him.
All right, cool. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to course attack homeboy. So let me roll. Hold on. So 18. I'm assuming I don't even have to put the modifier of the +5.
You
I got
hit.
eight. It does that. Okay, perfect. So let me now hit. It is 8 plus 3. So that is a beautiful number 11.
Okay.
And of course, remember, it has to do a DC 13 strength to prevent the knockback.
It is not knockback.
All right. And that is my turn.
All right. Raina.
All right. I'm already at Z, Mr. Z3 over here.
Z3, let's go.
Mhm.
Kill this
All right.
file abomination.
Let's do it. He's going down, son. And I've got a
Did you
plus
get a not
7.
natural one and more than 8?
Okay, +7. Yep, I got it. That's
So
12.
so you have sneak attack.
Excellent. I very, very
Those-
sneaky. All right, we got a D6. Roll the dice. The RNG gods are with us today. Random number. RNG's this. Plus. Okay, that's 1. +5. So I hit him with 6 for my
That's 2
main
more
attack.
d6.
All right. 1, 2. Okay, so I started with a 6, and then I got these 2. Yep, 2d6s here. Okay, 4 and 3, 7, plus the 6. So yeah,
13.
is that 13? Yeah, 13.
He's dead.
Yay! Rejoice!
Let's
You're
go.
welcome.
Ooh.
Finally, Mina, your character's coming in,
Boom.
doing some stuff.
Hey.
Finally. Why
The
I
not?
help.
token's gonna
I will
disappear.
stab
And
you.
now we just gotta focus on Z1.
I'm starting to think Melphis just doesn't pay attention to anything that isn't a Melphis scene.
Oh, yeah,
Nope,
exactly.
this is
Why would
next.
I? The rest of these peons don't matter.
Excuse
Well,
me.
clearly, because you keep
peons?
accusing people of not doing anything when they've been doing plenty the whole game.
I know, I just messing with Mina.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
pretty
like to
Well, Then the
push
star of the
buttons.
show.
Well, I do it to everyone, actually, right? But it's just for fun.
All right.
Oh.
So he's poofed. I can move.
Yes.
Do I need to move to see this other guy?
And you can see him.
I have taken his place. Okay. Next. Boom. Oh, I guess I should have flanked. Did him. Okay. 7 plus 7, 14.
All right, roll your D4 because your second one is only D4.
D4 time. Let's go. Psionic Prism Power. Ooh, a 4. Plus 5, 9.
The silent.
Silent treatment. He's doing maths.
Okay.
Math is always hard.
Maths.
How much?
Yeah. It's 4 plus 5, 9.
Okay. Robo. Or, hey, what the fuck? Why are you not in my initiative order, Raina? Because I think I accidentally deleted you when I was trying to delete something else. Yes, that's exactly what I
Oh,
did.
yeah. Yep, he
You
was
were
there.
supposed to be your turn, but
Eddie?
I didn't get the order wrong. I just, for some reason, removed the wrong person.
But we'll smite it with his nature's wrath yet again.
Okay.
I'm confident Robo will kill this nasty foul beast. Right, Robo?
Okay.
What you doing, Robo?
I'm gonna use frostbite.
Okay. Give me a second. It's been a while since I saw that spell. Frostbite.
Con 11.
It's a con save. Okay. It succeeds on its saving throw and takes no damage. It also does not have disadvantage. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
Mm, am I able to do flaming spear from where I'm at?
That's
You
an
can move it
action.
up to 30 feet as a bonus action, so you can move it to him.
Uh, yeah, I'll use it.
Okay. It's not a sphere, but it'll do. The drawings keep disappearing. All right. Roll 2d6 damage for me.
Or
All right. Takes 4 damage. And are you gonna move, or are you just staying where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. The one zombie that is still alive. Going to attack the only person he can reach.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yay.
Does an 18 hit you, Leonids?
Oh, is he still AFK? I think he went to the restroom.
I did.
No, that was.
I'm back.
Yeah, that was Jen.
Oh,
Mhm.
no. I
Yeah,
got
Leonids.
Leonids is just
Oh.
not answering me.
Oh, sorry.
I got
I was I was out
Chat.
of it. I'm sorry. What happened?
in King's chat.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yeah, an 18 hits me. Yes, sorry about that. I was out of it.
You take 7 damage.
Oh,
Not too bad.
I am now at 19 HP.
Maya, it's your turn.
Did I put too many
Okay.
emotes in chat?
I'm going to first move.
I think it's because you spammed a bunch of messages, maybe.
Maybe.
I haven't finished setting all the things up for stream elements. Some of it just does automatically. I haven't changed times and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
Cuckoo.
Okay,
Either
I'm
way,
gonna.
I saw most of it.
Perfect.
I'm gonna move the spiritual sword next to zombie one.
Alright. 10,
I think it.
20.
There's a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Now let's roll. 10 damage again.
It's dead.
Let's go.
Yay!
We
Nice.
did it.
Murder.
And no one died.
I knew that we could do it.
Yeah.
We did it. The
Well, we do have
evil is
support
defeated.
people, though, but I'm assuming we're getting long rest, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah, I'm getting close to half
Making
health.
a lot of assumptions for a hunt.
Yeah, you're making a lot of assumptions. Don't you want your favorite rogue to live? No.
Oh, well, we need your services to kill whatever comes next. So it's in
Oh.
our best interest to keep you
Eh,
alive.
don't worry about it.
Guys?
That's fine.
Good cervixes.
Well, no.
Where's
So
this
much
little
for
center
us
around?
being done. Do we have to
Let's put-
re-roll?
I just put those there to fuck with you.
I was scared. I was scared
was
for a
fire.
second.
Yeah, I was wondering what. Wait, why is he putting back the blue
Surprise
fire? We
round.
already did this.
Go.
Well, no, the
Yeah,
blue
I guess
fire
it's
was
attack.
I was using it for the flaming sphere because I was tired of making shapes. So we'll
Are we out
remove
of
your
initiative
spell.
then?
Yes.
All right.
Lovely.
Leo was 19 damage.
Well, guys, we got through that.
Or 19 health. 19 health, not damage. But
How are you feeling, Zen? You kind of took the brute force of that attack.
Zen would have walked off just for a minute as he's trying to rip the mask off his face, seemingly struggling.
Oh.
Because he did don the mask for that fight. And it looks like he's having, for something he can, like, easily can be put on and off. He seems to be having a really hard time taking this mask off.
Are
So
you
he's
okay?
kind of adamant.
Jen, you okay?
Are you okay?
He wouldn't respond for a bit. He just be doing his thing. He's out of it for the moment.
looks
You all
fine.
chit amongst. Yeah, he's slightly losing it.
All right, guys.
outwardly,
I'm okay too, guy.
No.
What about you, Leonese? Did they cut you deeply?
Is it normal for people to be bleeding?
No, in your case, yes, but for most, no.
he's cool as hell on the outside.
Well,
No,
I mean, through all our escapades here, poor Leonese has been quite beaten up.
Yes. Blood.
Blood.
Normal.
Maybe Amaya could assist with that.
That's what I'm doing currently.
While they're doing that, as Zen probably after a few seconds gets the mask off, it comes to. I think he just scans the bodies for anything interesting. The white seemed to have a cool weapon. He'd like to look and see if there's anything left.
He had a long sword.
We needs
I'll take a long
13
sword.
health.
Anything
Alright.
interesting? Other than that, I mean.
Not really.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
if,
We're
you,
like-
I
Wait.
imagine.
if you don't already have a bow, he has a
Oh,
longbow.
15.
Ooh, a longbow? I
Like them both. I mean, they sell for something. And he offered to everybody. Do you want weapons?
A longbow. It's useless
Huh?
for me.
I'd take a longbow.
Yeah,
I only
nice.
have a short bow currently.
There you go.
Fair.
Oh, you're breaking up, Shadow.
Amazing.
You are all
Yeah, I got my
kinds of
sword.
breaking
I'm
up.
happy with that. Oh,
Mm.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, your microphone's working. Sorry for the slurred speech earlier. I guess a few blows plus that bottle of whatever I drank earlier probably was getting to my brain.
I think your brain was getting into your brain.
Yeah.
Please do not say stuff that's gonna confuse me like that, or I'm gonna think I'm still drunk and concussed.
Well, you know you might be.
Concussion. Bonk.
Hey, Proceedus, did you heal someone?
I healed Leo needs.
Well, I guess I could.
How much does he have?
I have 31.
30.
Sorry, 30 out of 31.
All
Sorry.
right, so I'm gonna obviously after the encounter, I shapeshift back to normal, and I'm gonna heal Zen. He needs it, and if I don't heal for a lot, Robo, maybe you could heal him up, or Paul, are we gonna have an opportunity for a long rest or no?
Not at the moment. You're in the middle of an undead village.
All right, so
Yeah.
let me heal.
This is not a normal village.
I am going to cast.
After encountering zombies and whites, I mean, you'd probably assume it's not a normal village.
So
I mean, it could have been a temporary.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Mr. Zen, and I heal him for 9.
Nice, thank you. Also, Amaya, Zen would very much give you the longbow if you want it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Robo, I recommend you heal Mr. Zen as well.
Thank you for the longbow.
Remember to click cast on your thing, though, so that you use one of your slots. And I did a level 2 cast, by the way.
Your services are appreciated, healers.
I
Yay.
think I have
Yes.
2 actually.
Thanks, Amaya.
I mean, you
Did
could
I-
do level 1, but level 2 is better.
Oh, did I go? My message go from Mike? I don't.
Level 2 is better
Cut out.
until you run out of spell slots for it.
That's true. But she should have 3
So
spells.
how much did you heal Zen for?
I'm at 41 total right now.
Okay.
All right.
Has
Are we
Leonid-
all?
Has Leonides been healed yet?
Yep, I have 30 out of 31.
Okay.
I think we should all get back to the cart and start getting out of here. Who knows if more show up?
Well, yeah, I mean, the whole reason
Yeah.
we're here is to, trek through the village, so.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
should.
saying. We should
Yeah,
get the cart, drag
usually-
it through, and get out of here.
So you came
I
in.
agree.
You came in this way, and it seems that you have to exit up this way. Ignore this tree. It turns back into a path where that tree is.
Well, let's get going, I guess.
Yeah, let's get going,
Yeah.
guys.
I agree.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of this place before more of those things show up.
All right.
Do you
So-
feel like getting clobbered?
After a couple hours of travel, you start to trek into the mountains, and I need whoever's leading the party to make a survival check.
Oh,
Who's in the lead? I
Well-
would assume Zen.
I imagine I would, yeah. Zen would very much try to be just the tank of if anything bad were to happen, so he'd probably
I'm
be
not
leading
talking
it.
about that kind of leader.
Oh, you mean like, oh, okay.
Who's in front? Right?
It might still be
No.
me anyways.
Oh.
I'm talking about who's guiding the party.
Hey, who is guy? Good
Uh,
question.
It still might be me, unless someone else
think
would
so,
fulfill
yeah.
the role.
Do any of us
I
know
mean-
where we're going?
I mean,
I also have advantages in survival, so.
oh,
Yeah.
then
Not
yeah, you
advantage,
probably
what,
should.
not advantage, whatever.
Proficiency?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Couldn't think of the
Roll me,
word.
roll me a survival check.
Oh, actually, I have a +4 to
You
survival.
doomed us all.
nice time to mention it.
I know, right? It makes sense being a druid. But Zen's kind of been our natural healer for a while, and leader for a while. He's been kind of guiding us.
Nah, he's just a tank.
18.
Nah, he's just breaking his feet.
18. All right, so you after another few hours, you are able to come to another village I'm going to use a different map for next week. And standing there, we're waiting to greet you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who
I'll
is
put
it?
them on the map.
No.
This, I'm like I said, I'm gonna make my
Cliffhangers.
own. I'm gonna make my own village for next week, but I'll use this one just for the end of the session so you can see.
Let's go. Who is it?
Oh, it's already
Uh,
11.
We won't able to
It's-
get to the level map.
It's Mina's lost long mother.
God damn it.
Really?
Maybe not. Well, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it is.
And
I'm just
this?
making a
Don't
wild
scare me like that.
Oh,
Or
What
maybe
if it
it's
is?
Ventar. It's probably Ventar. He's finally caught us.
that, yeah.
Or
I'd
someone
be
relating
excited to
to
talk to
Robo.
Ventar. He's been talk of the town.
He
I mean,
has.
As you're entering, this is the first token I'm going to place is a temporary one.
All right.
It might be temporary. I haven't decided if I'm using that artwork / character for this yet or not. But at the very least, it'll temporarily work.
Ooh, that's not Ventar. What is that?
Ooh.
Mina,
What?
is that a feline? No, it's not. It looks like
Oh.
some.
Is that a feline?
Is that a feline? Yeah, the bald gray gold
Bro.
thingamadigger
You
is a
never
feline.
know.
You were raised by cats.
Oh no, that's out of character. It's out of character. Because you're
No.
posting all those Mina pictures, which are, by the way, you guys should check out under the pet pics. Really
Oh
cool.
yeah, our adventures
Little
today.
bats.
When
Also,
Reina being the cat of the party is the only one able to identify whether or not something is a cat or not.
Yeah.
as you guys
That's
look
canon.
through the buildings as you start to make your way through this village. Again, I'll have a different map, custom map for it next week because I'm planning
it
ahead. But for now, you're looking through across the paths and road through the village. You see a large blue, gray-skinned, probably 8-foot tall bald man with what look like tattoos from head to toe in sort of tribal patterns. And standing next to him, I don't have the token ready. It'll be ready for next week. But standing next to him is an almost as large as he is red dragonborn.
Ventar, yes.
Ventar! Yeah.
Has to be
Nice.
Ventar. Nah,
Of course it is.
By the
Yeah,
way,
Ventar was a different color.
Paul, this guy has blue skin, so does that mean he's a drow or?
Sounds like a
He has
Goliath.
bluish gray skin.
Well, he's tall and
Yeah,
big
I
and
don't
that. Sounds
drow
like
or that.
Goliath.
I'd imagine he's a Goliath.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say drow aren't usually 8 foot, but assuming they could be. Like
I'm the DM. Anybody can be anything I want them to be.
How dare you go against physics? I'm just kidding.
Reality
but
can
yes,
be whatever I
but
want.
yes, it is in fact a Goliath.
Nice, a new race.
Yeah, and there's almost as big as he is, like 7-ish foot tall red dragonborn standing next to him. Seemingly,
nice.
Vento.
two of them seem to be having a conversation, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
All right, what a great
Nice.
session. I really enjoyed this one.
Wait, Ventar is red.
They're
wolf.
fighting.
Ventar
I
is,
think
yeah.
so.
Scary.
Maybe Ventar started up a life of peace in a small village.
Yeah, you never know. I can't wait to
You
find
never
out what
know.
my one-shot character's been up to. He
Me
better
neither.
not have betrayed because that was Ventar might have been a kind of a hole the way he spoke to people, kind of, but he was at heart a very good character, true to
Seems
his
very
word.
loyal.
Yeah, he
Does
never
anyone
would
have a
never
mentor?
would never betray a contract, even if some prick offered him more money. He's like, nope, I'm a good bounty hunter. I do the
Thing is, what
job.
kind of contracts would you take? Would you murder a family of 4?
No, Ventar wouldn't do that. Ventar wouldn't do
I
that.
mean,
Thank you for the random chaos in the chat before I close it for the night, Mina. Freddie, so yeah, that's it for the official session. For those of you, namely Mina, that'll usually still stream for a little bit. I've been hydrating the whole time preceded.
Right back.
I'll be on for a little bit more, but then I'm doing anime movie night.
Alright, if that's the end of it, I'm probably getting off for tonight.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm switching over to my phone, so whatever end of game chatter we want to do, we can do. But I am going to end the actual stream part because we're done for the week. So we'll see you next week.
Yep, goodbye.
There we go.
Come hang with us. Oh, does someone have a Ventar pick? I can't find mine.
Uh,
No,
I need to
just
find.
one.
I need to find one. Because
Alright.
the one that he used was right out of the actual Wizard's book, and so I need to find a slightly less copyrighted one.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, on that note, I'm getting off for tonight because I'm going school shopping tomorrow morning for books and clothes and such. Mostly
Oh yeah,
clothes.
school's starting up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
End
thing
of this
that's
August,
going
I'm
on.
going back, so I'm not gonna be able to do Tuesday Deception Nights anymore, Mel. Oh wait, he's deafened.
I
Oh.
usually can.
I wouldn't want to like stay up till like 2 a.m. when I have to get up at 6 like once school starts, but yeah.
And seems worth it.
Oh. So yeah, sure, Shadow,
the
it's worth it.
pieces.
Let me only get 3 hours of sleep those nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that idea. Seems like a
Yeah.
good one.
Pretty important on my junior year, you know? No. But alright.
Hey, me too.
I'm getting off. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Basically that. Good night,
Now,
lovely.
let's
You
hope
beautiful
if
humans.
Vento tries to kill us, I can talk a way out of it because Lincoln's my brother in D&D. And
Or
he
maybe
used
that's
to
what they
team up with
first.
Vento.
I
So
have a whole
let's
book of
hope.
stories on Ventar. It's great.
That too.
Called Balin, and we'll just we'll have a whole family reunion. Lincoln will kind of like
Yes.
bind everyone together. We'll have a one-shot part 2.
Yep.
It would
The
be
gang
awesome to
back
do our.
together.
Yeah, it would be awesome to do that. Like it could be like kind of years apart from that, not quite this. As much in time's passed, but it'd be kind of fun.
And assuming all the one-shot characters live, it could be like after the after effects of the campaign, everyone getting back together.
What level?
Something or something.
I completely forgot what level we were already. What
Wait,
level
are we
4?
leveling to 5 or still
Yeah.
4, right?
You don't get a level every session.
Oh.
We didn't level last session. This isn't every
If
I
session.
think we did.
You
No,
always
we
Did we?
did.
the last session.
We did.
Yeah. Did we?
Last
I don't remember.
session we did, yeah.
I'm not having you be fucking level 20 before it's like an episode 15, you fucking asshole.
I mean, I can try. I can certainly try.
I'll tell you when you get a level.
That's I'd assume
Unless
so.
of course you fight. If you fought something that seems like a boss to you and I didn't say it, then check with me because I might have just been tired and forgot. Otherwise, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I usually do that when I DM. Anyways, I'm gonna end my stream real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.